November 2nd live stream. Hello, everybody. So all this talk about a new pup, and this is what we ended up getting last week. So I'm going to show you something here once I turn the volume down. So I ran him outside trying to get him tired. So hopefully this will keep him occupied for a little bit. His name is Bodie, and he's our new little pup. Really cool pup. We love this guy, don't you? Yeah. So he's been a little rambunctious lately, and we've been trying to train him. So we're in the training stages. We had him for a week. Very happy he's going to be our new companion. So he's going to be out in the garage with me doing my live stream. He's going to be my #1 fan. So he's a mix. He is a boxer, not boxer, but oh gosh, a bulldog. He's got hound in him, and he's got Australian Shepherd, I believe. But those paws right there, he's going to be a big boy. All right, so we'll see if that keeps him entertained for about a half hour. That keeps him entertained. All right, hello everybody. Hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. So we got here. So he likes to chew on our feet and chew on everything else when we throw toys his way, and he still decides to chew on our feet. So that's one thing we've got to train him for. A lot of work ahead of us. All right, let me get this all set up here. All right, welcome everybody. Big Mike, what's up, Big Mike? I'm here early so I can start dinner and take the dogs outside while you start. Right on. We gave the dog a walk today, trying to get him pooped out, and he was running in the backyard back and forth. So hopefully I turned him out a little bit. What's up, Brad? But it's not a corgi. It is not a corgi. Yeah, the wife saw him. He's actually a rescue, and it's a rescue foundation out of Southern California, and there was a lady up here that lived in the North Bay that was taking care of her for a little bit until she found a home, and he found a home. So thank goodness. We're spoiling the crap out of him as well too. He's got about 3 beds, not to mention the one he's got in the car. He doesn't know how good he has it, but he's definitely an alpha male dog. So we took him to a family's house on Thanksgiving, and there was about 3 other dogs there, big dogs. There was one that's a Rhodesian Ridgeback, was about 130 pounds, and he was trying to take him over, trying to show him who's boss. I'm like, oh boy, we got our hands full with this boy. Definitely an alpha male. So it's going to be a lot of work ahead of us. Not Mr. Tibbs, Bodie. Yep, we spelled Bodie a little bit differently. A little bit unique, kind of like the French style. And the Mitch man, love the puppers. Right on, right on. Big Sag 10. Hello, everyone. What's up, Big Sag? That's an adorable little guy. How's he with the Panther? So, yeah, Tawny, our cat, is putting up with him right now. She's hissing at him a lot, and he's very high energy, whereas our cat is about 13 years old. So she's kind of a senior, where he's just a pup. So we put up gates in the house, try to keep them separated at first, and they go up and sniff each other, and they sniff each other's noses and stuff. And she tells him when to back off. He'll get close and he wants to play, right? Obviously, and she doesn't want any part of it. So she kind of swats at him and chases him, and he goes running. So it's pretty funny. Hopefully, once time progresses, they'll be, perfect partners and they'll be laying next to each other. That's the goal eventually. So he's just high energy. We got to get him calmed down a little bit, and he should be all right. Rod, what's up, Rod? How's the cat like the puppy? Yep. The cat is sleeping in there. This dog is wiping out the cat as far as energy wise. She's been sleeping all day. She just wants to keep an eye on him everywhere he goes. So he runs through the house, he runs to another room. She goes and checks him out. Okay, what are you doing? Like, what's going on here? She wants to know his every move. It's pretty funny. But I think it's good. She's going to have a companion. She's going to have a friend. She's been by herself, ever since I got her. So I think it's going to be good. She has a friend with her. So the Mitch man, my wife is loving the Zigzag Solid. Right on. She got from a mystery ball. Yeah, that's one thing. So I wanted to talk about that today too on the stream. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this around 2 hours long. I always say that and I go over, but seriously, I'm going to try to keep it 2 hours just because I start a little bit later. So I've had a bunch of people email me. And Mitch Man emailed me, a bunch of other people emailed me and told me what mystery ball they got. I thought it was pretty cool. So thank you guys for emailing me. Let me know what you guys got. So this is what a lot of people have emailed me and told me they got. They got the Zigzag Solid. I know a couple of people that got the torpedoes. Probably 2 or 3 people got the torpedo. Not the torpedo direct hit, but the regular torpedo. What was another one? We had the Evil Eyes. Oh, Piranha Power Core Pearl, which is a good one. So if you guys get that in a surprise ball, I would definitely drill it. It's a sleeper ball, so it's one of my top 5 balls personally. So if you get that, and they're still giving that away, but I think what they're giving away is a lot of the balls that aren't really selling that well. A lot of Radical balls. I think some Snapshot. Some older balls from Radical as well too that are not really super popular sellers, but a lot of people were getting the real time. If you go on Bowling World, you go in the reviews, people are pretty good with leaving reviews because they give you points when you do leave a review. So I think people are pretty good. As soon as they get it, they leave a review. So there should be a review every single day for the surprise ball and see what people get. So I saw a lot of real times. What's another one I saw? Nothing too big. I didn't see anybody get a Zero Mercy Solid or Pearl. If you got one of those, let me know if you got one in a surprise ball or mystery ball. I'm curious to see if they're giving those out. I could see them giving out the Pearl. I don't know if they're giving out the Solid. I think the Solid's going to. I think both of them are going to sell good regardless, but they probably have a limited number. If they do give them away for a surprise ball, there's just a limited number they're going to be given away. And I think with this Black Friday deals, the crazy Black Friday deals. By the way, last year Black Friday, this year Black Friday, really good. So we had a lot of really good deals out there on Black Friday. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything because I already had so much stuff and I didn't really pick anything up. But let me know what you guys got. If you guys got any of the crazy Black Friday deals that were just out a few days ago, let me know what you guys got. I'm curious. They're giving away, Cyber Monday too. Yesterday, they had some killer deals as well. Some of the epic 3-ball bags were $199 from Bowler's Mart. And the 3-ball bags, kind of like the one I have, I paid like $150 for, and you get a free shirt with it. So it's like, damn, I don't need any more bags, but if I did, I definitely would have picked it up. So every single site had Black Friday sales on Cyber Monday. So it was bowling.com. Bowling.com, I think, was probably the least favorite of the bunch as far as the deals that I saw. The only thing that I saw was the accessories where you buy one, get one free. And that was what they had last year. So it's just nothing special, kind of like knickknacks and stuff. You buy one, get one free. But Bowling World was good. They had you spend over $200, you get $25 off. And then I think it was Cyber Monday. If you spend $200, you get a $25 gift card. So it's a little bit different. You're still saving $25. And then the mystery balls were $89, I believe, throughout the whole weekend. And then Buddies had killer deals too as well. All their discontinued balls. This is a Buddies ball that I got. I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. And if you look at their closeout deals at Buddies, holy moly, do they have killer deals over there. Shoes. I went to go buy the Hammer Diesel shoes with the orange stripe on the side, not the ones with the boa. And they were $99, and then they lowered them to $89. And then I went to go grab my size, and they were completely sold out. I think they have one size left, which is a size 9. If anybody's a size 9, I don't know if a 9 or 9.5. I don't know if they still have it, but killer deal. By the way, I stop you guys. If you guys are watching, if you don't know who I am, I'm the Bowling Fool. I'm the mystery ball guru. I've been buying a bunch of mystery balls, although I've been kind of putting that on hold lately. I also do DIY pro shop stuff, which is right behind me. So if you like the stream, make sure to hit a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And we're going to be doing a giveaway this stream like I do every stream. So I had 2 questions that I was going to pick. And I mean, 1 question out of the 2 that I was going to pick. So I went through all my balls today. And I was like, damn, I had more than I thought I did. So I'm going to leave this question up to you. How many bowling balls do I have in my collection right now? I have the number written down on this sheet right here. Okay, I'll give you guys about a half hour or so. Put your number. So the first person if anybody gets it correct, okay, I'll send you a free prize in the mail. If more than 1 people get it correct, the very first person to guess it on the stream will get a free gift. So once again, the question is, how many bowling balls do I have in my collection? In the house right now. All right, let's catch you up here. GT Ben, what's up, GT? Cute pup. He is a cutie. The Mitch Man, on my Xmas list. I got ads. On my Xmas list is the Alert and Zero Mercy Pearl. The Alert is definitely something I want. Oh, that's another ball they were giving away for the surprise ball was the Alert, which I think the Alert is really good from the reviews I saw, and the Zero Mercy Pearl too. Lumpy 44 evening all. GT Ben, new chair. Not the same chair. This is my computer chair that I got. I bring it out every stream when I bring this table out. GT Ben, so many new balls to talk about. Oh, yeah. And I didn't even know the balls were being released today, so I was going to plan on doing a stream today anyway, and I was like, holy crap. I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh, damn, they got a whole bunch of bowl balls out, so we'll definitely talk about those on the stream, too. The Mitch Man, glad you rescued him. Yes, I think he's very happy that we rescued him as well, too. He is going to be a spoiled little boy. GT Ben, oh no, hope they get along eventually. I think they will. We're teaching Bodhi that Tawny is the alpha male, even though she's a female. She's the alpha of the house, right? So she eats first. She has precedence, and when he gets in her space, she tells him. She lets him know. She'll swat at him, and he'll go running. I think once the dog gets bigger, when my cat's been around bigger dogs, she doesn't really care. It's because he knows the dogs are harmless, right? It's just smaller dogs that are like her size he doesn't really jive with. So hopefully once he gets bigger, he'll probably grow 2 or 3 times his size right now. And hopefully they'll get along. We're hoping. So they're going to have to. They're going to have to get along sooner or later. Big Mike, what's up? So I broke the ball company loyalty and bought a Black Widow Tour V1 and a T-Zone spare ball. Hell yeah, dude. Good job, man. I know that can be hard for a few people out there, a few guys that have been brand loyal for many, many years to kind of branch out and try something new. So kudos to you for breaking the norm and trying something new. That's cool, Big Mike. Heck yeah. Let me know how you roll it. Did you get it yet, or did you just order it and you're still waiting for it? T-Zone spare ball. Yeah, spare ball, no big deal. But I'm curious to see how that Black Widow Tour V1 will work out for you. That's another ball they were going away in the surprise balls as well, too, the Tour V1. I didn't like what I was seeing in the surprise balls from a lot of the people that were posting them and leaving reviews. So I'm like, I kind of put it on a hold for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I'll kind of wait and see. Once I see like some better balls being put out, maybe I'll get another one again. So Brad Staten, what's up, Brad? I've got the RST Hyperdrive Pearl and the Viking being drilled right now. Sweet. I am very excited to roll both of these. Heck yeah. Damn, those are some really good balls. Those are balls that are definitely on my radar too, for sure. The Viking looks pretty good. Let me know how you like those. Kind of curious to see. How did you lay those out, Brad, if you don't mind me asking? The Mitch Man, I saw Zero Mercy Pearl in the reviews. Oh, damn. Is that Bowling World review? Oh, hell, man. If you get a Zero Mercy as a surprise ball, you lucked out big time. By the way, the drink of choice is Olipop. Classic root beer. I got an 8-pack for like $2.99 at Grocery Outlet tonight. It's like a prebiotic soda. All plant-based and good for you. Tori Casey, what's up? Rod, I got a Widow 2.0 for $109. Yes. I got the same thing, dude. I saw that. Yeah, so I was looking on, I think it was Black Friday or the day after or something like that. I'm looking down the list, just going down the list like, holy crap, a Black Widow 2.0 hybrid is freaking $109. So I told the broski's like, yeah, I got you a Christmas gift. So don't be buying anything right now. And I'm like, going down the list, I'm like, damn, Black Widow 2.0 hybrid. He's like, yeah, Merry Christmas. So thank you, broski, for the early Christmas gift. Very stoked. So I do have the 14-pound Black Widow 2.0 hybrid, which is a phenomenal ball. And I'm thinking, like, once I roll that, I'm like, I got to get this in 15. I just have to. It's that good of a ball. I'll probably bring it to League tomorrow and see the Black Widow 2.0, and then I'll bring probably the Chill Pearl. The lanes in Napa have been extremely dry lately, so I've got to bring like my just shiniest ball and you know, leave it lane shine, because it is just hooking like a madman over there lately. Oh, I'll get to that. Let's see. Tori Casey, Rod, solid or hybrid? I was just looking at the solid. Anyone roll one of them? Never have. Yeah, so Tori, I believe he's talking about the Black Widow 2.0 hybrid, which if it's still 109 out there, everybody, get it. Don't even hesitate. Like, go on the website right now. I think it was that I can't remember what site that was, but whoever has it for $109, go to their site and buy it if they still have it at that price, because that's a phenomenal price. That's a no-brainer. I was really shocked. That's a goat. Like, the Black Widow 2.0 hybrid is definitely one of Hammer's goats. Dead Polymers, howdy, my friend. Aaron McKinley, what's up? Had a great Black Friday and Cyber Day Monday. I bought 4 balls. Holy moly. You went crazy. Yeah, a lot of people, it's cool because a lot of you guys are emailing me, telling me, oh, check it out, I got this, I got that. I'm just getting, bombarded with emails of their Black Friday deals, and you guys are hooked on bowling balls. So you can blame me if I got you hooked on mystery balls and surprise balls. Because it's definitely addicting. And once you get that good one, it's like, oh, you're in trouble. Yeah. A lot of great deals. Hammer Special Effect, $129. I saw that one. Yeah. I don't know if the special effect was a really good deal. I mean, sorry, a really good ball. I think it kind of went under. It didn't really get much fanfare. I think the maximum effect is probably better, but then once the Zero Mercy Solid came out, the Zero Mercy Solid just trumped all those balls together because it's bigger and better. So Sublime Focus, $67. Holy crap. Okay, dog may want to go outside. You want to go outside? You want to go out there? Come on. You got to pee? Huh? You got to pee? Come on. All right, so I may have to do that a couple tonight just to let them out. Wow, Sublime Focus for $67. That's a killer deal. Yeah, Rod says hybrid. Yep. GT. I don't know if they have the 2.0 available anymore. I think that was discontinued, and then I think like a few weeks after. You come in? Come on. Oh, you're getting tired, aren't you? Yeah, you're getting tired. That's good. Lay down. Lay down right here. Lay down. Yeah, lay down. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. There he is. There's another shot of him. He's a good boy. Bodie, you're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. All right, he ate all of his bully sticks, so we will see how long that lasts if he goes to sleep. You can go to sleep now. Waiting for my mystery ball to arrive tonight around 8 p.m. Oh, man, 8 p.m. God, that's torture. Waiting all day. Golly. UPS guy gets here around 3:30 in the afternoon, and that's torture enough. Although, if anything comes via mail, it comes here like around 11:30 to 12. So most of the bowling balls are shipped via UPS now. So it's like, oh, man. And they got the tracking thing. You can see where he's at, on the UPS app. It's like, he's right down the street. Oh, no, now he's all the way across town. Why didn't you just stop by and drop off my bowling ball? But that sucks, man. Yeah, 8 p.m. Well, let me know. Hopefully you should get here in a little bit, right? GT, I bought a used Crown Vic. Nice. Fully plugged and drilled and shipped for $70. Wow, killer deal. It was a guy that works at same pro shop as ZVL. Nice. The deal was $59, used balls and drilled finger inserts extra. Damn, that's a killer deal. Holy moly. $59 used ball. Wow. All right, so I see everybody guessing. Once again, if you guys are just popping in, guess how many bowling balls I have in my collection right now, today. I got the number on the bottom of the sheet. If anybody gets it correct, I'll send you a prize in the mail. So I'm looking at all your guesses here, okay? We got Brad, 37, Big Mike, 28, Tori, 42, Guy, 45, Rod, 33, Big Sag, 39, Craig, what's up, Craig, 57, Dead Polymers, 31, Mr. Electricity, 40, the Mitchman, 41 balls in your collection, Lumpy, 44, 47, GT, 69. That's a lot of balls. Holy moly. Lumpy, I got the Alert and Zero Mercy solid, and both of them roll good. Alert is stronger than you think. Yeah, it looks strong from the reviews. I mean, that ball looks like ridiculously strong on the back, and it just boom like a damn hockey stick. No new surprise though. Don't want to press my luck. The last ones were too good. Yeah. So with my experience, like I said, I think I have 10 or 11 mystery balls so far that I've got. They'll send you a couple good ones. They'll send you a really good one, a lesser, and then they'll send you a crap one, right? Not a crap one, but just a low cost one, right? Like a real time. They'll throw you a real time. Not that the real time's bad, but it's just, you can get, I think you get a real time for what, $100, $105 now. So you're not really saving that much. So the dog is completely off his bed. We got him all these beds and he rolls off his bed. I have to show you this. This is too funny. Look at this. He rolls off his bed and lays on the floor here. Is that funny or what? All right, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So you bought the Zero. Yeah, so I got the Zero Mercy solid. I rolled that on Sunday. I went out to Clayton Bowl out in Clayton, California. It's out by Concord. So I've got my normal alley out in Paddock, which is in Pacheco. This whole month, they're getting brand new pin setters and new ball returns and all that good stuff, new gutters and all that. Really cool. They got brand new pins. And hopefully they'll be done before Christmas. That's the goal, because they told us the league may start back up on the 22nd. So hopefully they can get it done before then. I think they said it was going to take a month, but if they can get it done before then, heck yeah. So In the meantime, went over to Clayton Bowl. It's a 40-plus lane alley. It got A2 ball returns as well. It goes back to I think this alley goes back to late 50s, early 60s. Really cool vibe. And that's the one I was telling you guys about. It has a smoking room inside the building. It's pretty trippy. And they have a killer deal on Sunday nights. It's $8 cover charge, $1 a game. It's from 5 to like 10 p.m. or something like that. So you just have to pay $8, and every game out of that is $1. Dollar sodas, dollar beer, dollar, snack items and stuff. Pretty damn impressive. And they actually put oil on their lanes. I was like, holy crap. So I did 5 games with the Zero Mercy solid. I'm going to post a review up probably in tomorrow or the next day. I've got yet to edit all of it and stuff. So, but damn good ball. I can tell you what, the Zero Mercy solid, money, right? So I decided to, after watching all the reviews, I said, you know what? I'm not even going to bother getting a surprise ball and hoping it comes in a surprise ball. I'm just going to outright get it. And I have not disappointed. So that ball is really cool looking, especially going down lane. It's awesome. And I was putting up phenomenal scores, but you'll see in the reviews my score pretty damn impressive. I would highly recommend that ball if you don't have it. The Mitch Man, we're getting to do a Motive test drive on 1020. All right, so get to try out several Motive. Awesome, that's cool. That's so cool. They let you guys test roll bowling balls and stuff. I think that's awesome. Tori, buddy of mine, got the Widow V1, really good league ball. Nice. Aaron, they had the Phase AI for $99 on Bowlers. Bowlers Mart also picked that one up. Phase AI for $99. I didn't see that one. They say that was supposed to be like the Phase 2 Pearl, right? And then everybody's like, no, this is not the Phase 2 Pearl. And they brought out the new Phase 2 Pearl. Damn. That's a cool. It's not cream soda. That was another ball, but I think the Phase has a really cool looking ball. Mr. Electricity, I picked up a Hammer Hazmat tonight. Can't wait to try it. Nice. Also got the Brunswick Crown Victory. They're my first balls. Right on, dude. Heck yeah. I haven't rolled a Hazmat. I don't know anybody that has a Hazmat, but I personally have the Crown Victory and I love it. It's a really good ball. I think currently it's one of Brunswick's top balls. Top selling balls, I should say. It's a really good price. I think you get it. I think they actually down to like 120. If I'm not mistaken, they lowered the price down. I think it was like 150 when they first came out. Really good ball. So like I said, that's another one. If you guys are on a budget, you want a really good medium. I say it's a medium ball. You could probably bust it out game 2. I mean, you could roll this ball game 1 if you put a bunch of service on it, right? But I find it better like maybe game 2 or 3. Good shaping ball. It's a good shaping ball. It's a really good ball. Highly recommend it. Mitch Man, yes, the Bowling World Review. Roger that. Aaron, 26, got you. Craig, I have a question about ball plugging. What you got, my friend? Let's see. How much plug material do you actually go through? How many balls can you plug per gallon? So I've been plugging up. So check this out. This is one of the new balls I got. I got a Troublemaker Solid from our buddies on our team in Napa. And he said this ball isn't working for him in his style because Napa doesn't throw out that much oil. So this ball is not really a good mix for him. He's also a slow roller. So I was going to give him the Endeavor, and he didn't like the way the Endeavor looked. Go figure. Nobody likes the way that thing looks. So I said, you know what? I got another Pearl if you want this. He's like, oh, yeah, that's cool looking. So I'm going to give him my Track Theorem. And I plugged it up, and I'm going to drill it for him. And I think this will be really good for him because he can definitely use a Pearl, definitely for his speed. So these balls are being plugged up right now. I think if I have time in this stream, I don't know if I will, but if we do have time at the end of the stream, I'm going to cut this down and see what the actual plug looks like. But I think I did a pretty good job matching it. I put a lot of silver pearl in there and then blue. It looked pretty close. And this is the first time I did gray. If you can see that. Hopefully the light's not shining on it too much, but just black and white, get you gray, kind of this gray right here. And then I did black up here. So back to your question, Craig. This is how much I have left of the, I don't know if you can see it. So they're both pretty much down right here. And this is the Storm Thunder plug. So when you buy the Storm Thunder plug, they give you 2 of these compounds because it's a 2-to-1 ratio. And they give you 1 of the hardener, right? I think with the pumps, it comes out like $200 or something. It's not cheap, but I probably have another, this is probably enough for another 2 to 3, I would say 2 balls, right? With thumb and fingers. This is enough for that. So that's 2. I would say that I probably plugged, oh, shoot. I'd have to go back and see all, but I probably plugged 15, 20 balls. Yeah, probably 15 to 20 balls, I would say, that I plugged. And Broski, if you're watching, let me know, because he also plugs a lot more balls than I do. And he'd probably be a better, yeah, I would have to say probably 15 to 20 balls. And that's including the fingers and the thumb, right? So it lasts quite a bit. I mean, it comes out to, you know, I shoot, that may be more than 20. I can't even remember. But I think it comes out to like the cost per, the breakdown is like, it's like it's probably like $5, $5 to $10 a ball. I'm guessing, right? That's what I got to do that, Craig. I got to go back and see all the balls that I plug and do the price breakdown. But I think it's going to be around $5 to $10 for every ball, you know? So hopefully that answers your question. I plugged so many, I just kind of lost count. So I may be off on the numbers, to be honest with you. Nick, what's up? What's up, Nick? What's up, Mr. 300? So Nick got a 300. How many 300s you got so far, Nick? I know that's not your first one. So if you didn't see, Nick's got a YouTube channel. And I think it's Nick's Pro Shop. And he got a 300 the other day. And let me know, I can't remember exactly. It was an older Storm ball, right? Let me know. So congratulations, Nick, on your 300, my friend. Dead Polymers got a Heckler Hybrid. I definitely want to get one of those. Zero Mercy Pearl and a new 2.0 and a Ricochet return in my mystery box. What? Dude, those are all the balls that I want. Like every single one of those is the ball that I want. Holy moly. Are you BSing me, man? Like, dude. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. Holy crap. That is like the dream surprise ball. Like getting all those. That's exactly the ones I want. I want to get the new 2.0. You already got the Ricochet return. That ball is awesome. Heckler Hybrid. It's a beautiful looking ball. And Zero Mercy Pearl. Damn, dude. Congratulations, Dead Polymers. Jesus, man. Now, Mr. Tibbs, Merry Christmas. You got it. Love My Widow 2.0. Needed you to have a 15-1-2. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Should crush for you at Paddock. I hope so. I think it'd be awesome. Nick, yeah, Boulder Smart has it at a good price right now. Right on. I don't think those balls are lasting at those prices. They're probably, if I probably go on there, they're probably all sold out by now. The Mitch man, a little self-brag. I'm finally able to get under the ball at release. Saw my rev rate increase by about 50 RPM. Nice. Been trying since August. Not going to lie. Proud of myself. Good job, dude. Heck yeah, man. That's probably one of the hardest things to do is to increase your rev rate and then still be accurate, because anybody can like just hug it. Like every time I try to increase my rev rate, I'm all over the place. So good job, man. That's awesome. I learned in bowling, it's baby steps, right? You can't jump the gun and expect to, you know, if you're doing like a 200 rev, you know, normally, and you're not going to get 400 overnight. It's just something that comes slowly. But once you get it, man, it's satisfying. Good job, dude. Brad, Viking, 4.5 by 4 by 2 3/4. Nice. RST, 5 by 4 by 3. Cool, man. Heck yeah. GT, what? Dead Polymer, great pull. Yeah. It's damn good pull, dude. Oh, geez. Yeah, that would be like the dream the dream surprise ball package right there. Nick, Bowler's Mart 2.0 hybrid is back to 144. Oh, so it was for a limited time. Holy crap. Sorry, everybody, but if you missed out on the 2.0 hybrid, sorry, man. That was a killer deal while it lasted. I knew that wasn't going to last. I'm surprised they still have them left. Damn, they must have a bunch of them. There's still some. I thought for sure they'd sell out at 109. Big Mike, Black Widow 2.0 hybrid isn't discontinued yet. Nope. I don't think it's discontinued. I don't think that ball will be discontinued for a while just because it's a really good ball, which is surprising. I don't know why they discounted that ball of all balls because that's like a really good one. Maybe they just wanted to increase the sales on it. Maybe it was the sales were kind of stagnant on it because it's an older ball. Mr. Electricity, I ordered a mystery ball November warehouse deal for like $89. Should be here tomorrow too. Nice. Yeah, so a lot of you guys have been emailing me too about your Bowler's Mart mystery balls, the November stash that they had. So all last month they were just getting rid of their stash, and I mean, it was like 50-50, actually kind of like 70-30 on bad balls versus good balls, with the bad balls being the 70 percentile. So some people got some really bad balls. Like they were really trying to clean out their old stash from years and years ago. The Broski got lucky. He got a No Doubt Solid. So he got really lucky because everybody that's emailing me is like, no good at all. So I wish you luck. I will bless your mystery ball. You've been blessed. Hopefully you get a good one. Let us know what you get, Mr. Electricity. Go back on this stream in the comments and type down what you get. I'd love to hear what you get, my friend. Or just email me at thebowlingfool@gmail.com and let me know what you got. Nick, my guess is 25. Kelso, my first mystery box, got me a torpedo last week. Yeah, everybody's getting a lot of people got torpedoes. They like 3 or 4 people emailed me and got torpedoes. I'm like, damn, I don't think that was a top seller. And I think I don't think Radical in general, other than their Evil Eye, are top selling balls. I may be wrong. Maybe certain areas of the country that sell Radicals, or certain places in the world that sell more Radical balls than other, but I don't think they sell as much as, like when you say torpedo or zigzag, it's like, oh, I forgot they even made those balls. And they're probably really good balls, right? You don't hear about them. Kind of like Columbia 300. They're really great balls. They all make them in the same plant down in Mexico. They're all the same compounds, same materials, just different name. But somehow people want hammer. If I get any of those Radicals, like a zigzag, I would definitely drill it up because you never know. Like those balls, they're probably sleeper balls, to be honest with you. All right. 44 balls. Okay. Nick, Ebonite Real Time just had a 900 series. Yeah. Nick, the guy that got 900 was up here in Sacramento. That's an hour away from me. I haven't bowled at that bowling alley, but yeah, you got a Real Time. So Real Time's no joke. I had it. I probably drilled it up too strong for me because that ball was just really hard to control for me. And granted, I was bowling Napa, which is very dry. It's always dry in Napa. I wasn't really bowling anywhere else. And now that I'm rolling Paddock, and Clayton, which has normal oil, I wouldn't mind getting that ball again and just re-drilling it and seeing how it works. Let's see. Mr. Electricity, do people still get their names, initials put on balls? It's very rare. There's only one place around here that does it, and that's Napa Bowl. And when the wife bought her first ball, it was she got a T-zone as her very first ball last year, and she wanted her name on there. And he goes, "You're in luck. We're the only people who do it around here." It's a dying art. Not many bowling pro shops do it. It's kind of like an old school thing. And he has a special imprinting tool that just kind of imprints it onto the ball. You can buy those. Actually, I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace, like use Pro Shop Equipment as a Facebook group page that I'm part of. And there's people that are selling those things every now and then. I see them up for sale. They sell pretty quick because they're kind of hard to find. And, a lot of people like you maybe want to go in a pro shop and get your initials on a ball. So, yeah, when we went to the other PSO out in the Bay Area, we asked him, "Do you guys engrave?" And he goes, "No." And that's when he said the only person that engraves around here in the Bay is the Napa Pro Shop. So, you can ask around. I don't know where you're located, but you can ask around. But it's not too common nowadays. GT, what layout did you put on the Zero Mercy Solid? If you're talking to me, GT, I put my favorite layout. So this is a layout I got for my Brutal Collision, which I've been rolling the Brutal Collision lately in League at Paddock, and it's been giving me really good scores. I got a 251 last week with it. Always pretty much all 200s. The ball shapes perfectly well, and the colors on it just look really good down there, and I can see exactly what it's doing. But that one I have a 55 by 3 3/4 by 25. And for the, what did I do? I think I wrote it down here. Zero Mercy, I went 55 by 4 by 25. I didn't want to go 3 3/4 just because I already know it's going to be crazy strong. But that shape, I'm finding out through all my experimentation through my layouts that shape is money for me. It's just the perfect shape. And I drilled up my Severe Collision the same way. And Severe Collision, boom. I rolled a Severe Collision again on Clayton at Clayton on Sunday. Damn, that ball's good. I love those balls. And I think that layout definitely helped me. So, and the cool thing with the Brutal Collision was like my number 2 ball that I ever drilled when I had my own pro shop. So it's kind of cool. It's got a history with me going back to earlier this year, and awesome shaping ball. So I'm a speed dominant bowler, so I need the ball to be a little bit powerful, in the drilling and the layout. So what I normally do is I will drill, or I'll do I'm like 16 mile an hour average, right? 16 mile an hour. I'm probably 300 revs, maybe, I'm probably like 250, 300 if I had to guess my revs. And so I need something that's going to give me some good hook down lane when I need it. It's going to. Okay. He's just choking a little bit. He's okay though. You okay? Good. He's completely passed out. Good. So yeah, I need stronger balls. When I put 4.5, like I said, I put a 4.5 pin to pap on my Rockstar, and it just was not working for me at all. And I even put a bunch of surface on it. I just didn't really like the shape. So I'm still up in the air whether or not I don't know if you guys saw the video I did the other day about this, plugging it up. I don't even know if I'm going to re-drill this. I may just sell it because I've got so many balls right now. I've got to just have to clear stock, and this was supposed to be like a comparison to the Phase 2, and I roll Phase 2 side by side with this. And the Phase 2, and the way I roll it, and with the layout I gave the Phase 2, I like it way better. So, I don't know. I'm still up in the air. If anybody is interested in a Rockstar that's been plugged once, $70 with shipping, let me know. I'm still kind of up in what I'm going to do with that. The problem is I got a lot of balls that overlap, and this is a ball that overlaps. I don't need it, right? And I'd just be wasting Joe Pose if I drilled that thing. Guy, how many leagues are you in, and what are the averages? Do you bowl any tournaments? I do. So right now I'm in 2 leagues. I do Napa on Wednesdays, and I do Paddock on Tuesdays in the afternoon. And then probably what I'm going to do after this season's over is I'm going to bowl Paddock and then on Tuesdays, and I'm going to quit Napa and then go out I'm going to do 2 out there in one day. So Paddock at 12:30 and then Clayton at like, I think it's a 6:30 league in the evening time. And that way I could be out there for the evening time, because leaving here in Napa, going out that area at night is a nightmare with traffic. So if I'm already out there and I leave out there in the afternoon, early afternoon, then I'm golden, and I could just kind of chill out there for a couple hours and and then I could just kill two birds with one stone out there. So yeah. I do a lot of tournaments. Whenever there's a tournament around, I do them. My averages right now for Napa is 190. My average out in paddock is just bumped up. I think my average in paddock is like 205, 210. I've been getting really high scores in paddock, so it's bumped it up a little bit. But Napa is really, there are two different bowling alleys. So Napa doesn't put a lot of oil out. They're string pins, which, you know, I love them because they're really close, but you have to be so accurate to get a strike. And whereas the free fall pins at Paddock and Clayton, they're using the old A2 pin setters, way more forgiving, in my opinion, from what I found out. So, yeah, I'll probably just do two. I say that now, and I'll probably still be doing Napa, but we'll see. But yeah, I do local tournaments around here. I haven't really doing so good with the tournaments just because my average is 190, 200. Then I go to the tournament and I get like 180s and 190s. I need to be getting like 250s, 260s. But my average is kind of hurting me for the tournaments because I can't really keep up. And most of the alleys in a bowling have, like in the tournaments, is my first time being there. And I'll get a few practice in. And I'm kind of, what ball do I need? How much oil are they putting out? This and that. So I love tournaments. I love bowling tournaments. They're fun, especially when you can win some money. We're doing the Nationals next year out in Reno for sure. And then I think that's going to be in May. And then there's another tournament in Reno. And there's a couple around here that I may do this month too. It all depends if I have the day off, if we don't have anything planned that day. It usually falls. The tournaments usually fell on days that I was already, I had plans elsewhere. Big Mike, Phase AI had batch issues where some of the balls were good and others were duds. Wow. I wonder if that was the thing with this, you know, and that's a thing that, you know, I'm kind of on the same topic with you, Big Mike. It's like, why are they selling these balls for dirt cheap? They're really good, you know, and I'm thinking, instinct in me says, what's wrong with these balls? Right? What? Why are you selling these for dirt cheap? I know they're selling good. So I'm thinking the same thing you are. I'm thinking I just got a bad ball, right? I'm thinking this thing was like, I don't know. I can't see the inside of the core. Maybe it's just me. Who knows? But I think that happens with a few balls, you know? I mean, they make so many of them. Who knows if there's any kind of like bad batches, you know, they don't find out till they're in circulation already. It's like, oh crap. We can't tell people that there was a bad batch because then we got to give them their money back, right? They're never going to tell you they gave me a bad batch, right? I mean, how did you know that, Big Mike, that they had batch issues? Did somebody tell you, or how did you find out? Kind of curious. Oh, Aaron, cherry vanilla cupcake, right on. That's what it was. That'd be smell pretty good. The Mitch man, Phase AI is a cherry vanilla cupcake. Gotcha. Rod, the danger zone that was revealed today is a must get for me. That was my go-to ball in the 90s, early 2000s. Only $120 makes it a must try for me. Yeah. So yeah, I saw that. So the danger zone was a ball that came out in the 90s? It was early 2000s. Yeah, 90s or 2000s, and it's just slightly over the price of a Vibe. So, and every reviewer is like, oh, this was the greatest ball back in the day, right? I got a bunch of 300s with it. So, you know, I'm curious. It's got a pretty high RG. If you guys saw that, it's like one of the highest RG. I saw in ZVL's video this morning that he says one of the highest RG balls. I think it was his channel. One of the highest RG balls out there. Lots of good balls. So yeah, so we got what are the new balls? So Hammers just had the Zero Mercies and the NU 2.0. The Brunswick had the Alert, the Danger Zone, and the Crown 78U. So the Crown Victory in urethane with a crazy high diff, right? It's like, I mean, for a urethane, it's like what, 48.048 diff. And what was it? different. I think the 16 pound is actually lower diff than the 15 from what I saw, which is complete opposite from the Purple Hammer. But the Purple Hammer had double the diff as you went up to 16 pound. But they also made, this Crown 78U, the urethane, and then everybody was saying that it's pretty much just the black urethane cover stock. So Brunswick and the B7 brands are coming out, locked and loaded with the answer to their urethane ban. It's coming out with all these 78U because it has to be 78 hardness. And since the purple is going to be banned everywhere. So they're like, here's a urethane. They're making urethanes out of regular cores, which I think is pretty cool. That'd be interesting. I'm kind of interested to see how that 78U would work out. Still got to watch reviews. I didn't watch Brunswick's review today. I think he rolled that, if I'm not mistaken, today. So I've got to catch up on all those reviews. Storm's Next Factor was another new one today too. That's an old one. So it seems like the trend. So instead of, I think what's happening with these bowling ball companies is they're running out of ideas. So they're going nostalgic, because what sells more than anything in the world? Well, sex, right? And nostalgia, right? Everybody loves what they used to bowl back in the day. Hell, if I had the first ball that I ever bowled back in the early 2000s, that came out, which is pretty much a ricochet return. I was like, oh man, this is like an homage to that ball, right? But I think you've got a lot of these older bowlers that remember these really good goats from back in the day. And so all these companies are coming out. It's not just, Brunswick coming out and releasing, like Columbia 300 has the Pulse. That was another good one back then. You've got the Next Factor. The Next Factor was before my time. I don't remember that one. You've got the Danger Zone. I mean, they're just feeding on nostalgia right now too, which is pretty cool. And the Piranha Power Core is another one. The Piranha was a really good one back in the day. And they're putting all the new modern cover stock. So what was the other one? Oh, the Columbia 300 has the Street Rally, right? So the Street Rally was the first ball to get the HK22C squared other than a hammer ball, right? So the Zero Mercy Solid and Pearl were the ones to have the HK22C squared, whatever that means, right? Scientific mumbo jumbo. But I think that's what you're going to see is nostalgia, and now every single ball is going to have C squared. So HK22C was a thing in the past. Now you got the next iteration, which is good for us consumers because we're always getting the latest and greatest thing, right? Let's see. That was about it. So the Radical, like I said, Eveli, Intel Recon, Ebonite had the Entity Pearl. The Entity Pearl, probably a really good ball. It's gonna be overlooked. Nobody's gonna look at that anymore. And then Heckler Hybrid, two-handers. Deviate, not many people look at Deviate either, but curious to see that Street Rally. I'm gonna hope maybe the reviews will be coming out tomorrow now that they got released, or the next day. I'm curious to see how that Street Rally is going to look. I'm not a fan of the Street Rally colors. It doesn't really do anything for me, but we'll see. And then the Motive had the Nebula. So they're all pretty much similar. Like I think the Next Factor is really similar to the Nebula, right? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the Danger Zone is pretty cheap. I mean, and what does it have? HK20. It has HK22C, I believe, too. So that's one of the cheapest balls out there that has HK22C. Correct me if it doesn't have C. Maybe it's just HK22. I gotta look that up. Brad, the Pour and the Troublemaker Solid is awesome. Great looking ball. Yeah, I think it's pretty good too. And he just bowled it in. So we didn't know this is our buddy Russell. This is his ball. And he didn't, like I said, he doesn't use it, but I laid it out. I figured out what his PAP was. So we got his PAP written down. I got his pitches all dialed in. His pitches are radically different than a lot of other people, and mine especially. So I want to read you his pitches. So his pitches are, his fingers are both 1/2 inch reverse pitch, and then 3/8 on the side pitch. And then check this out. For the thumb, he's got a 1/2 inch reverse pitch on the thumb and a 1/4 inch left pitch. which I thought was pretty interesting because I've never seen anybody with that high. But everybody's got their own fingers, their own way to do stuff. And so, yeah, I'm gonna cut this down, and I've always wanted this ball, so I'm pretty excited to roll this thing. And we'll give Russell what'll work better for him is the pearl. Big Mike, Rod, NT51, the new danger zone are in the weak, smooth, and sharp categories. I don't know where the old zones were. Yeah, I think the old zones were probably weak as well, too. Shoot, any ball from like 90s to 2000 gonna be weak in compared to anything today. But they also weren't putting out that amount of oil on the lanes, too. By the way, a little quick stop. You guys just joined the channel. Maybe in 10 minutes or so, or maybe until the end of the stream. Guess how many bowling balls I have in my collection. You only get one guess. And the first person to guess, I'll send you a surprise in the mail. A bowling-related surprise. I have the number written down on here just to let you know I can't cheat. I wrote it down before the stream here. Jonathan Smith, what's up? Have you tried or heard about the Vice Rapid Cure plug material? It's cheaper than all the rest. Just wondering if the difference is worth it. Jonathan, I have not. The only one I've really messed with right now is the Storm Thunder plug. And I bought this. Once I run out of the Storm Thunder plug, I have the Ultimate Wizard. This is the resin here. And this is a 3, I think it's a 3-to-1 ratio. Yeah, 3-to-1 ratio. This was about $100. Okay. So I'll let you know the Broski uses this one. He says it works pretty good. Doesn't leave a lot of bubbles. So once I'm done with the Thunder plug, I will use that one. I cannot speak about any of the other brands, although I've had a lot of people message me and email me telling me that the Motive is really good. The Motive ball plug, although it's really hard when it hardens up, it's like ridiculously hard. So I think the Motive might be put a little bit of wear on your, probably a little bit of premature wear on your plug cutter. Don't quote me, but if it's ridiculously hard, obviously it's going to wear it out a little bit quicker than some of this stuff. This stuff, when you cut it down, it's actually pretty soft. It's not really hard, but there's so many different brands out there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like go through every brand and see what works. And they're just so expensive. So I've got to buy one at a time, go through it all, do the next one, go through it all, and then try another brand. And then just kind of get feedback from everybody else out there that, with their experience and what they've done. Because I've heard so many different things from different people. And the old PSO uses Storm Thunder plug. He's one of the best in the Bay Area. All right. Some people swear, some other pro shops back east swear by the Motive. The Vice, if you're going, and then Vice is another one too. So Vice would be I'm not really concerned about a quick rapid cure because I don't operate a pro shop where I have a bunch of customers, right? If I had a bunch of customers, yeah, I would probably get the stuff that cures within within an hour or so, and I'd be pumping out balls really quick. But even the pro shop that I used to go to, he cranks out he plugs a lot of balls, and I think still to this day he uses Storm Thunder plug. He doesn't use any of the quick plugs. So, and he has a lot of business too. So I don't know. So sorry, Jonathan, I can always tell you what works for me, and I haven't got the Vice Rapid Cure. Rod, weak smooth is money for my game. Right on. Big Mike, Rod, 9051. Awesome, man. Glad you're happy about the announcement. Heck yeah. Nick, that's 300 number 6. Damn, dude. Rock and roll, man. Yeah, Nick, that's Nick's channel. So if you go to his channel, he's starting up a YouTube. Give him a shout out there. Make sure to like and subscribe his videos. He does bowling related, DIY pro shop stuff. I've seen some of his videos. He does some shorts, YouTube shorts, and then some bowling where he does ridiculously good shots. He gets 300s and stuff. So yeah, pretty damn good, dude. All right, Kelso, I rolled a 300 subbing in league last night. Damn, dude. Good job, man. Recently drilled a Radical Guru Supreme. A Radical Guru Supreme, an older one? Nick, I use a Storm Gravity Evolve, polished, hadn't thrown it in 2 to 3 years. Damn. Looks like it wanted some love. You hadn't thrown it in 2 to 3 years and you got a 300. Was that the first game with that ball? GT, congrats, Nick. Sadly, still looking for my first 300. Yeah, me too, GT. You're not alone, my friend. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Tori, Buddy still has her sale prices up. Nice. We'll hit them up. Buddy's always has her. The closeout deals have been on there forever. The Buddy's closeouts are the best by far. And free shipping, no tax. Well, no tax for us. So killer deals. They've lowered the price of the. This is another ball I got for sale too. The Identity BCP. And last I checked, Nick, they had one left. I don't know if they sold that one, but it was for $125. I'll sell mine for $120 shipped. If anybody wants the Storm Identity BCP brand new in box, 15-pound, let me know. I don't need another one. I got too many balls. I got balls coming out of my ears here. Colin, what's up? Black Widow MB got mystery ball, got torpedo. Yep, that's another one. He got torpedo. So Bowling World mystery ball got torpedo. Gotcha. Matthew Seibel, 58. Gotcha. Tori, I was looking at the Bowling World 2.0 solid. Anyone ever roll? Ever heard they last forever? They do. The Black Widow 2.0 was a really good ball, and it did last for it was tough. If you can find one, I think they're pretty much next to impossible to find anymore. But if you can find one, yeah, get one. Nick, I'm about 450-ish revs and 17-mile-an-hour. Damn. Yeah, that's good, man. That sounds like a perfect match, the revs and speed there, too. The Mitch Man, FYI, wife went with a Radical maximum flip layout on her zigzag solid. Nice. But adjusted for her PAP. Didn't know the exact numbers, but the drill sheet is on Radical site. Okay, good. Heck yeah. Let me know how she likes that ball. It looks like in the video that you posted, she was really happy. She's like, this is an awesome color. Did you get another one, Mitch, man? I think you said you did. You got another one after that because now there's a wife ball. Now you need to get one for yourself. G Bryant, 33 is, what's up, G Bryant? 33 is my guest. Gotcha. Matthew, sorry I'm late. No worries, man. Matt, had league, just got home. Got you. How'd you do, my friend? Hyperdrive Pearl is nice. Went with a 4x4x2 on mine. Nice. Kelso, congrats on the 300. Heck yeah. From Nick. G. Bryant, why is it that B7 does not push Columbia 300, Radical, or Ebonite the same way they push Brunswick? Is it a matter of demand or popularity of the company? Are C300 or Radical in danger of being phased out? So I think that because Columbia 300, this is what I can tell you in my opinion. Now, I'm not going to go, we can talk about this forever. Columbia 300 has been around for a long time. And I don't think, and they were known for the white dot, right? I think that was one of their first balls was the white dot. And they kind of made other balls. I think they were kind of popular. They're kind of like Hammer came onto the scene and dominated. And now, taking into consideration, all these brands were separately owned, right? Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ebonite, Columbia 300, Hammer, Brunswick, they were all separately owned. And then it wasn't until like a few years back, I think less than 10 years ago, 10 or 15 years ago, correct me if anybody knows, Brunswick pretty much bought all of them. They own all of those brands now, and they all got conglomerated into one or joined into one company. So they were going to get phased out until Brunswick kind of came in and saved the day and saved them from going under, I think, because they weren't looking so good. So I think that Brunswick just wanted, this is just my opinion, is what I think. I don't know, it may not be fact, but I think that they just wanted to own all the brands and they didn't want to see those brands go under. Why? This is a thing that I don't understand, and this is probably a thing for somebody that's in marketing or business or whatnot. But they're all made in the same plant down in Mexico. Every single one of the B7 brands are made in the same plant. They got the same cover stock. They got the same core material. They got all the same scientists. They may have like one or two different scientists, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same. They're all essentially the same brand. I mean, they're all the same ball, just a different brand put on it. And I guarantee if you had a Ricochet return and it was a Hammer and you put that same exact ball, put Hammer on the logo, it would sell out because people associate Hammer with being a really good ball, right? And all the other ones are awesome too, right? They're great. There's nothing wrong with any of them. I just don't think they get the love that the higher brand names get, the name of it. What sounds better, Hammer or Columbia 300? I think what I was thinking, what they need to do is do a rebrand. Columbia 300 needs a rebrand. I know they kind of did a little bit of a rebrand, like a modern logo. But I think they need to get, I don't know what they should do, to be honest with you, because I personally jive with Columbia 300. I love all the balls that they make. And what I like about them is they're not popular and their balls get discontinued and discounted ridiculously quick, which me being a guy that loves to get bargain balls, I'll pick them up and save a crap ton of money. And I don't need to have the Hammer brand, right? I don't need to have that name brand. Like, it's just like you can go to Storm, right? What's SPI makes Storm, Global 900 or 900 Global and Rotogrip. I think all those do well, but what do you think? What's the name that comes to mind out of all those? Storm, right? It's the best one. All their balls have fruity scents to them, right? Motive's their own entity. Motive has a genius business model, if you ask me. So they rarely go down in price. They know their value and they keep their price up. And people are very loyal to Motive. They love their Motive balls. Radical is made. So Radical, I'm not going to go in the whole story of the whole history of Radical, but Radical has a pretty cool past. If you look it up, go on their website, it may have like the history of Radical. Pinnell and Phil Cardinelli started that ball company. And they were all scientific, right? Mo was a scientific guru with the cores and he was the first one to create an asymmetrical ball. And Radical just does not get the love. And that Radical, they make their balls down there. They use the same plant, but I think they're a little bit separate from the whole Brunswick facility. It's just like, I think, here's your little section over here. They give Phil like a little section over there and it kind of makes, his section, but they use all the same materials and stuff or whatnot. So they have the what is that mechanic or oh shoot, what's the name of that ball tester? It's a damn robot, the Throwbot. That thing's cool. No other ball company does that thing. It's a Throwbot to simulate every single rev and every single ball speed. I think that's awesome. And whoever made that thing, freaking awesome machine. And I would love to see that thing in action. If anybody's seen that thing in action, let me know. I think that's pretty dang cool. Mr. Electricity, I'm having my grandfather's Fay-Ball hammer redone and it is initials on it. So when it's done, I wanted to have mine put on it. Nice. Heck yeah. GT's, Nick's, GT, thanks. Let's see. Matthew just had a Primal Ghost and a Shadow Tank drilled up today. Right on, man. Heck yeah. Let me know how that Primal Ghost works out for you. And the Shadow Tank looks pretty good too. Nick, thanks for the shout out, Ryan. You got it, brother. Big Mike, can you drill 2LS layouts? I don't normally drill for two-handed. Like this was my very first ball that I experimented with when I tried to go two-hand. I just did a two-hand layout just to roll it for the first time. And I just went off what I saw on the internet. I don't drill for anybody two-handed. Like I said, I just drill for me and a couple guys on our team. So I can't. I haven't really done much research on it, but not hard. Kelso, thanks, Nick. To you as well. GT, how did plug colors turn out for you on the Rockstar? Here we go. So the black, if you can see that, little tiny white, like little white micro bubbles on that still, even though I kept it, if you can see that. And then where's the thumb? There's the thumb. So not the greatest color match. So I probably could have went a little bit darker. Certain plug materials, when you use it, you have to do a little bit lighter, and then when it hardens, it darkens to the color. Because sometimes if you match it up with that exact color, it won't be that color when it hardens up. So you have to be very careful. So I think with a Storm Thunder plug, I could have got a little bit darker. But that's the thing, when the plug material was wet, it looks like the exact color. And then when it hardens up and then you cut it down, it comes out a little bit differently. But, is it my best? No. I think the Crusher was probably my best. I couldn't even find the plugs on that one. I find the solid colors are a little bit harder to match. The pearls are a little bit easier. And we'll see on that track theorem if it's a little bit easier. Athelane, or is it Atelanes or Athelanes? Correct me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Oh, Athelanes. Athelanes. What's up, Athelanes? My last mystery ball order from Bowling World got me a Radical Torpedo and Deviate Heckler Hybrid. Damn, good job, dude. They're giving away a lot of those Heckler hybrids. I definitely want the Heckler hybrid. It's cool looking. Tori Casey, G. Bryant, couldn't agree more. Love Ebonite's GB5 solid and GB4 hybrid. Favorite in the bag. Have one Radical that I got from Ryan Sneak Attack. Great week, solid. Yeah. How do you like that Sneak Attack solid, Tori? The GB5s are good. GB4 hybrids are good. And the Sneak Attack's another good one. So every brand has got their like flagship, right? And then every brand's going to have their crap ball. But, if you want to have the latest, greatest $200 hammer ball, that's, I like to see how that Street Rally is going to compare with the Hammer Zero Mercy. I know the numbers are a little bit different, but if you can get like the same ball or the same numbers on the ball, just have like one's Hammer, one's Brunswick, and see how they compare. He'd shock a lot of people. This is the thing about Columbia 300 too, by the way. Columbia 300, everybody talks smack about Columbia 300, and most of the people that talk smack had never even rolled the Columbia 300. They heard from old Joe down the street that they didn't like the Columbia 300, but they talk all this smack, yet they've never rolled the ball. I asked them, how do you like the ball? Oh, it sucks. Did you roll it? No. Well, how do you know you won't like it? I don't know. So if you're going to talk smack about a ball, like at least roll it, and then you can talk smack. But if that's just how I feel about it. Tori, love my Mania and did like my 3.0 until the cover crapped out early. Yeah, the cover crapped out early on my 3.0 as well. That happens with that ball. That was not the first ball with HK22, because I remember last stream, people were like, was that ball crappy because it was the first ball with HK22? And it wasn't. Oh, and I had the ball written down too. I forgot exactly what ball that was. It wasn't the 3.0 though. Aaron McKinley, mystery ball just showed up from Bowlers World with all my discounts. I paid $87. I got a Deviate Hater Pearl. Nice. It listed for $159. Hopefully it's good. That's another one I wanted, Aaron, was a Deviate Hater Pearl. There's a couple guys on eBay selling it for $99 right now. And they're actually gone pretty cheap. I think it was down to like $119. There's a guy on eBay selling it for $119. I was tempted to buy it, brand new. But yeah, I wanted my OPSO. He says the Hater Pearls are really good shape. And this guy is like a 250 average bowler, so he knows what he's talking about. So yeah, I would Let me know how. Hopefully, you're going to drill that one up because I think that's a really good ball. I would love to have the Deviate Hater Pearl. That's a really good ball. Nick, I won $182 in League Sunday high game, 1-3 with my 300 and 279. Damn, with handicap, and won the eliminator pool with my 279. Hell yeah. Good job, Nick. Heck yeah. GT, so if the bowling balls are from a bad batch, is there anything we could do from the consumer end? Yeah, I don't think you would really know if there was a bad batch. I don't think they'll ever admit. I think the only time they'll ever admit is when their ball is illegal, meaning it's got too much, the diff is too high. And that's happened on a couple balls. It happened on a Jackal ball. I can't remember exactly what Jackal, and then it happened on the UFO Alert. It was either it was too soft or the diff was too high, and they had to ban it. And what happened is everybody that bought that ball, I believe they had to refund them, which cost the company a lot of money, right? It's like, holy moly. I don't know if they had to turn in the ball, but they got a refund. Brad, I just got invited in the military tournament in Vegas in January. Nice. Question, when you fly for a tournament like this, how do you get your equipment to the location? Tournament bags. So you get the tournament bags, like the Vice 3-ball tournament bags. Don't get the ones that you take into the bowling alley, like that hold your shoes and the big old bags. Those won't last. Those will get ripped apart. You've got to get the really thin tournament bags. The 3-ball tote, sorry. And those are the best ways that I know that you can travel with them. And I would probably like secure both ends just so the zippers are locked down so they won't come out. Yeah. Good luck on that one. You're not traveling very far though, right? I mean, you're in Colorado, right? Kelso, I would have loved to get a Hater Pearl. I'll trade you my Torpedo mystery ball. Yeah. Hell yeah. Torpedo Pearl. I mean, yeah, Hater Pearl. Hell yeah. Big Mike, there's been many insiders that have confirmed the batch issues for Phase AI. Also, there's way too many people online saying that their Phase AI doesn't hook at all. ZVL was one of the duds. Damn. Maybe so. Shoot. Maybe so. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Big Mike. Yeah, I've heard a lot of the Phase AI wasn't really a good ball, but I don't think they would ever come out and admit that. They admit it was a bad batch. Big Mike, Brad, most people buy 3-ball tournament totes. Yep. Because 3 15-pound balls plus a bag weighs under 50 pounds, so there's no extra charges to store them when flying. There you go. Tory Brunswick seemed to like the new urethane ball, but man, I also Brunswick seemed to like the new urethane ball, but man, I also understand who he works for. Yeah, I watch the staffers reviews with a grain of salt, right? I watch them purely for entertainment purposes. I do not believe everything they say because they are trying to sell a bowling ball, right? And there's very few. Yeah, the urethane, I want to see other people roll it, right? I want to see CTD. I want to see X in the Pit. I want to see non-staffers. Like that's pretty much the ones. If I'm looking to buy a ball, I look at the non-staffers unedited reviews, because if you look at Brunswick's videos and all the other staffers videos, they're edited videos, right? I mean, he does a league where that truly showcases the ball. You can't fib on the league, so I really appreciate that he does that. So if there's a ball that I'm looking for that he rolls in league, yeah, I'll believe him then. But when you're trying to like sell me a ball, the company that you work for, and you edit your shots, I don't know if you got like a bunch of misses and you're only putting in the strikes and maybe throwing in a couple misses. Yeah. The true test comes when you roll the league, right? Because you can't lie in league. Tory, Nick ran it up 5 or so. Look good. Yeah, he rolled it up he rolled it up on the edge of that lane. Jonathan, Nostalgia Ball, Ebonite Mission Series. Hope they remake it with the HK22. They will. They definitely will. And they're going on all the popular lines from back in the day and just, what can we do? I think it's cool. I'm one that loves nostalgic things, man. I love, you tug on my heartstrings when you go back to something that happened to me in my youth or something that I used when I was a kid or when I was younger. It's like, oh, I remember that ball or I remember doing that. And you bring it back and it's like people, when you go nostalgic, people don't even question buying it. They just buy it purely for nostalgic purposes, right? I mean, that's why they do it. Nobody's going to go, oh, tell me about the core and cover. Oh, that's that ball. I had that ball back in 2000. I got 300s with it. I'm getting it. No questions asked, right? That's how that works. All right. Nick said, what? At Tori Casey, let's see. Big Mike, the new Brunswick Danger Zone is in the same category as the Vibe series. Yep. Both have HK22. Looks good for weak control balls when the lanes start to get burned. Yep. Definitely. It's definitely, I don't think it's definitely a weaker ball. Big Mike, Nick at Nick 300, Tori is talking about Brunswick 3. Yeah. Okay. Colin 34, Tori, not you, Nick. Runs Nick. Oh yeah. Yeah. Nick was like, what the heck? I don't roll it up 5. You're crazy. Let's see. Raw, the old zones felt strong back in the day, but I was bowling on wood lanes with very little oil. Yeah. So way different comparison. Way different. Tori Casey, not dogging Brunswick at all, like his stuff, but I get who he works for when I watch his reviews. Yep. Just look at it with a grain of salt, right? Don't believe everything they tell you. Watch everybody. And if everybody says they're good, then maybe they were good, Also, look for people that roll your same style as well, too, right? So if you're a guy that goes up, if you're an up 10 dumper like me, am I going to be watching, somebody that's going to be standing on the 40 board, rolling it all the way right and left? Probably not, because it's not going to match up for me. Or I'm not going to watch somebody with 600 revs. That doesn't do anything for me. I'm looking for somebody more of my style. So look, my advice to you as far as reviews and deciding what ball to get is just find a bowler out there that has your similar style or close to it and go from there, right? And then just experiment with all the different brands of balls and layouts. If you got the time and money, experiment with different layouts. Like I've experimented with every single type of layout. Now, granted, layouts are fine tuning of the ball, right? It's just a fine tuning, but I've noticed a little bit of difference with, a 3.5 pin to pap versus a 5.5 inch pin to pap. It's a major difference, right? So, at the lane is 37K. Got you. Let's see. Brad at Big Mike. Thanks for info. Never travel for a tournament. Always bowl local. Right on. Well, good luck out in the tournament, Brad. That's going to be cool. Yeah, where's that in Vegas? Is it which casino is it at? Curious. Kelso bought a Guru. Let's see where we at. Let's see. Lost my place. Bought a Guru Supreme when released in 2015, then bought another in 2017 on eBay, but just rolled it a month or so ago. Best Guru in my opinion. Nice. I got to roll my Guru again. I haven't really rolled that as much as I like. I probably have to roll that some more. Hi, buddy. Did you wake up from your nap? You go back to bed there? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Our dog's doing really good so far. He's doing really good. Yeah, watching his daddy's first stream here. Nick, yes, that was game 1. Pulled it from under the workbench and polished it up. Nice. Never thrown it polished, but figured I would give it a try. That ball already had a 1-300 on it, and my second highest 800, 827. Damn. Awesome ball, man. Heck yeah. Awesome throwing, too. Holy moly. That's like your lucky ball right there. Tori, Bowler Smart has the Black Widow 2.0 solid at 159. Oh, damn. I never rolled a 2.0 solid, but I know some people that have, and they swear by it. But I think there's a lot better balls out for the money, in my opinion. It was a good ball, but you can get a lot better balls, current balls with a lot better technology. Because that ball is like 4 or 5 years old. That ball is pretty old. So I would get a newer ball if you want my opinion. The Mitch Man for that price. If it's $99, then it's a different story. But 159, yeah. The Mitch Man didn't get another one yet. She's thrown it once, really likes it. Nice, cool. Heck yeah. Well, what are you waiting for, Mitch Man? Get another one. We just need to convince ZVL that the Ricochet return is a good ball. This is the thing. Ricochet return, I don't know if ZVL's personally rolled that. Right? I don't think he has. I think maybe he's just had some buddies that rolled it and they didn't like it or whatever, but ZVL has got to drill himself up a Ricochet return, and then I guarantee you he will be pushing Columbia 300. And also the Piranha. Now, he says good things about the Piranha Power Core Pearl. That's a real good ball. Yeah, I don't get the hate with Columbia 300. I think they get a bad rap. They get unfairly treated. It's a good brand, really good brand. Good price point, too. Never had a motive. Tori Casey, never had a motive. They never go on sale. Nope. And I'm cheap, and I'm a cheap ass. Me too. Everyone makes good stuff, so stick to Storm and B7. Yeah, exactly. If it's a $200 ball, it's off my radar until it gets discontinued. I really don't buy a $200 ball right when the get-go. Like I said, the last ball that I spent a lot of money on was the Zero Mercy Solid, and I also had was 15 points from Bowling World. So what did I pay? 175 for the Zero Mercy Solid. Yeah, 175, something like that for the Zero Mercy Solid. So if you have the patience to wait, these balls they make so many balls. They get discontinued in a couple months, and you'd almost be a fool to pay full price for a brand new ball nowadays. Because they just spit them out just like in ridiculous numbers. And if the ball doesn't sell good for a month, guess what? Hey, let's put this on the discounter pile. Well, you know what? It's still a great ball. Just got overlooked. Perfect for us consumers. Kelso, how long do you think the current Bowler Smart 99 high performance mystery balls will last? I would say maybe a week or two. I don't think those are going to stay that high for much longer. The high performance. Okay. Yeah. If anybody gets the $99 high performance Bowler Smart mystery ball, email me. Let me know what you guys got. Cause I'm curious. I'm curious if they're still trying to clear out old stock, high performance old stock, or if they actually give you a pretty legit ball. I think Bowler Smart is struggling to compete with Bowling World mystery balls. I think Bowling World surprise balls, it reigns supreme as far as the price. And Bowler Smart at $159 for their mystery balls, they just can't compete. I mean, granted, yeah, you get other brands other than B7, but I just think Bowling World is a little bit more popular as far as, price point. I mean, hell, the last weekend they were going for $89. And if you have points, you can add those points onto that. Just ridiculous pricing that Bowling World has. And they give you decent balls too. I want to get one for my ex for Christmas, but don't trust myself to wait 3 weeks to open it. Good luck. If you guys bought surprise balls and you have the discipline to keep them in the box until Christmas, more power to you. Holy moly, I could never do that. I got to open it up that day. The last one I waited a couple days to open up, and that was torture. Although when you start buying more and more, the excitement kind of wears off. I mean, it's still exciting, don't get me wrong, but it's not like your first couple mystery balls that you get. You're like, oh my God. It's like an endorphin rush. I take that back. The last 4 I opened up, it was definitely an adrenaline rush. It was definitely still exciting. Tori, think the one reverb was the first ball with HK22. I don't think so. I think it was something else. I don't know if it was that one. Tori, love the sneak attack. Great game. 3 to 4 ball. Grab it on the regular. That and my IQ Ruby for the Burton lane. Sweet. Yeah, I rolled the sneak attack yesterday in League, and it did pretty well. Tori, HK. Yep, gotcha. Brad, every time I roll a bad game in the future, I'm going to tell everyone my ball is from a bad batch. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bad batch. Yeah. Yeah, the Rockstar, it's a bad batch. Kelso, I have recent nostalgia, even though I've never thrown them before. I do have a new in-box Phase 2 and Venom Shock here waiting in the wings. Oh, the 2 goats. Drill those puppies up. Those are the best balls. If you are just getting brand new into bowling, get the Venom Shock or get the Phase 2 and you'll be golden. Like, holy moly. Those are both great balls. I'm kind of I think I like my Venom Shock more than the Phase 2. If I was to pick one or the other, the Venom Shock is the better of the two. It's just a strong ball. Holy moly, is that ball strong. Tori, I watch Rosdahl a lot. He bowls lefty, same speed and balance. Have had great success by one ice. Yeah, I think he's pretty similar to he's probably a little bit slower speed than me, but it looks like he's kind of similar to me, except I bowl right. And I watch a lot of his reviews too, and I think what he likes usually what I like. He didn't match up with the original OG Effect Pearl. I didn't match up with the OG Effect Pearl. Like pretty much all his balls that he match ups with, I seem to match up with. So he's one that I really like to watch because he's very similar to mine too. Brad, I believe it's at Gold Coast. Nice. Delivery Joe, Amazon. What's up, Delivery Joe? Thank you for delivering Amazon packages and making lots of people happy out there. We appreciate you, my friend. Danger Zone, Red Alert. Swing and a miss, Brunswick. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'll buy this one anyway, but still waiting for the DZRA. Danger Zone. Oh, Danger Zone, Red Alert. What was it? They had 2 Danger Zones that came out. What was it? One a solid, one's a pearl. I don't know. I can't remember. If you guys know, let me know. Tori, ZVO has not rolled a return. There we go. My question's answered. He talks. You're going to talk smack about a ball. You better roll it. I guarantee you that ball is going to change a bunch of people's opinion. Now, do I agree with them putting compound and polish on the ball? No. Brush that crap off though, and you'll be fine. Right? That ball was a little too slow reacting with. I left it out of box the first time. I was like, it just kind of puked, right? Why they put compound and polish on the ball, I have no idea. I'm not their scientist. I don't know why they do that stuff, but it's 500 surface and then compound and polish. What I did is I put 1500. I just take a 1500 pad and brush it. Boom. Roll it down the lane. Shapes exactly how I want it to shape. Ball's perfect. So please, guys, if you guys are buying balls and they're not working for you game one, please put some surface on it. Do what you need to do to get it to shape. And if it doesn't shape after numerous surface changes, then it's probably not the ball for you. But give it a chance. I mean, some people out there just roll a ball and if it doesn't work, oh, this ball's not for me. It's like, no, dude. Like the ball shines up with the lane shine, the oil, get some surface on it and start, changing it out a little bit. Get it to shape how you want it to shape. Craig, I ordered one of the balls. It hasn't shipped yet. Oh, bummer. Kelso, I didn't know about Bowling World mystery balls. Heck, I'm checking them out. You didn't know about Bowling World mystery balls? Now, Bowling World is surprise balls, right? That's what they call it. So I don't think they can call it the same thing. Bowling World surprise balls, and then Bowler's Mart is mystery balls. And I think the mystery balls are a money maker for them because I'm sure they get the balls for super cheap. But there's been so many people lately buying mystery balls and surprise balls. You see it all over the internet. I see with numerous people emailing me, commenting on my videos, what balls they got. It's taken off. Just because I think they're giving away so many great balls, it's like, hell, I'll get one for $99. Hell yeah. Instead of paying $200, heck yeah. And like I said, if you don't like it, you sell it. Mystery ball from Bowlers Mart. Yep, you got it, Craig. Yep. At the Lanes, order 2 high-performance mystery balls from Bowlers Mart. Should be here Thursday. Nice. Let us know, At the Lanes, what you got. Comment on this video. If I email me or comment on this video after it's posted too, let me know what you got. Curious. The Mitch Man, definitely exciting to get a mystery ball. I tracked that package from UPS like I tracked that package from UPS like a madman. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh man, it's fun. The thing I like to do, especially on my streams, is I like to open it up slow and okay. Like the Ricochet Return that I opened up, as soon as I opened the box, it was on its side like this. I was like, oh man, I saw it right away. I was like, oh man, I want to open it up and like peek. So I think the next time I open it, I'm going to open it from the side and see, do it that way. Kelso, I like to know what you get at the Lanes. Nice. Delivery Joe, Amazon. I appreciate the kind words. I just want to say I appreciate you as well for having this stream. I'm working, and now I can listen to Bowling Talk while slinging these packages. Right on, man. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, brother. Oh, what we got? Kelso, I tried different surfaces on my Vaporize. Ooh, that's another ball I wanted to get was the Vaporize. And Crown Victory before I sold them. You have a chance. You got to give them a chance. Exactly. Right. So this one I didn't like out of box. I put almost every single type of surface on, and I did not like it at all. This ball did not get a lot of love from anybody. This is completely different from any of the other tracks. I mean, the other Theorem. So this is nothing like the Theorem Hybrid. Nothing like the Theorem Solid. This was a dud on Track's part, but it's a pearl. It'll do good for Russell and Napa. He's not a professional bowler by any means. So this was another ball that I got too, by the way, from Buddies. I got this for $79. They may still have them on sale. If the last time I checked, I think it was this morning, I think they still had some. And this was a really good deal. So this is the DV8 Mantra. And this is the hybrid. HK22 Insider Extreme. It doesn't even say hybrid on here. It just says ball finish, factory compound, but yeah. $79 at Buddies right now. The DV8 Mantra. I'm going to drill this one up probably the next couple of days or so. See what we got here. I heard it's a really good ball. Broski says it's a very good ball, so we'll see. And the cool thing about DV8 is they come with their own cleaning cloth, which is really cool. A lot of the times I find out when you get a Bowling World surprise ball, a lot of times they'll take that cleaning pad out. They don't give you the cleaning pad for whatever reason. All right. At the Lanes, I definitely let you all know I'm curious as to what they consider high performance. Bet I get an Identity BCP. Yeah, I would say, well, yeah, is an Identity BCP a high performance? I would say, yeah. I guarantee they're going to be giving away a lot of these ones, right? I mean, this was another one that didn't get a lot of love either. It just didn't. It's a good ball. I love it. I got like mid 200s on all the identities. It's a beautiful ball. Smells like cherry. I mean, pretty cool. Pretty cool pour. Yeah. That was damn good. I think a lot of people just didn't buy this because they were just pissed off with Storm. But if you can get over that, it's a really good ball, especially for the burn. It's a really good ball for them. I'm actually going to probably bring that Identity tomorrow to Napa League, the BCP one, and see what we can do with that bad boy. All right, let's see where we're at here. Oh, another thing I want to talk about before I get too carried away. Let's see. So I got this new thing over here I wanted to show you. I'm going to bring the camera over here. Check that out. My pro shop is now officially complete. So stoked. So there's a guy on Facebook that makes these drill bit carousels. This is a 3D printed drill bit carousel, right? Really thick. I actually thought it was steel at first when I bought it off him. Bought off for $150, killer deal. He comes with a mount and all this stuff. And he's got all the numbers. I think they're etched on there. Maybe, they're not laser etched on there, but all the numbers holds 41 bits, right? For 41 piece bits with 4 in the middle. And I got my Jopo in the middle. I've got my big ones in the middle. I got my plug cutter right here, right? So this is one thing that I've always wanted ever since I had my pro shop. And also, I got all my bits, right? So there's one thing I wanted to talk about is I got all these bits from a guy on Facebook. He owned a pro shop in Utah. I'm not going to mention the name, but he buys bits every single year, and these are already been sharpened. They're in great condition. So I took them all out, and I sprayed WD-40 dry lube on them, just cleaned them up, made them brand new again. Super sharp. I mean, we're talking really sharp. Got every single size. The only one that was missing was the 53/64, which I ordered one. It should be getting here in another week or two. And then my whole drill bit set is complete. Got this for $550. This 41-piece set, brand new. These are Jayhawk bits. They sell these for, I think, $1,900. So I got a killer deal, $550. The only thing that I was bummed about, because I'm not going to mention the guy's name, he operates a pro shop out of Utah. He put all these bits loose in a box, in a bowling ball box, completely loose. Good thing they weren't shipped from New York. So when I lift up the box, the whole thing just rattled of all the loose bits. And I said, and then he decides to message me, "Hey, I see the drill bits got to you." And I said, "Yeah, about that, dude. Like, holy moly, your shipping job was less than stellar." And he shipped it United States Postal Service, which I was just hoping and praying that it would all come in one piece, because I know how the USPS operates. Everything that I'm ordering from them is coming 1 or 2 days late, or damaged or missing. And I'm like, oh God. I said, I guarantee this guy did not even wrap these up individually or put some kind of packing. All he had to do was put some kind of packing in there, just a bunch of newspaper, pack it up so they don't move, right? I would have been happy with that, but he just threw them in a box and there you go, send them away. So I looked at them all. They're not damaged. I mean, they are steel bits, stainless steel bits with carbide tips. I looked at all the tips. They're not chipped. These tips are chip resistant. So I got pretty lucky, right? But I wasn't too happy with the way the guy shipped them. But yeah, I let him know too. So anyway, pretty happy with this. The guy that makes these, he only does these kind of like like a side hobby. And I told him I'm going to mention his this on my stream. And he's like, "Oh no, I don't want to make a whole bunch, but if anybody is interested in these, let me know. And you can email me at thebowlingfool.com, and I'll message him and tell him how many people want these, and I could send you his how you message him and stuff like that. So I'll send you his details and stuff like that if he decides to make more. The brother got one, and he only wanted to make a few. So what I'm trying to do is try to talk him into making a whole bunch of those, because it's only $150 for that thing. It's a really good deal, because the stainless steel one that they sell for at Innovative is $450, ridiculously priced. So that's the next best thing. It's 3D printed, so I'm sure if you guys have a 3D printer, you could probably make your own. And that was the thing that I wanted to have made myself, was I wanted to make that myself, but I wanted to make it out of steel or aluminum, right? And get it anodized with my machinist and like through the whole cost breakdown and all that. And I would have to sell it for way more than $150 to make make it worthwhile, right? And we kind of we kind of scrapped that idea, but 3D printer, super strong. And like I said, when I grabbed it, I thought it was steel or aluminum because it was heavy. It's really quality plastic, whatever he uses. So like I said, let me know. And I'll message him and just I'll try to coerce him into like making more for you guys if you guys are interested in that. Killer deal. Okay, let me catch up here. Tori hated the hazmat solid changes surfaces several times, hated it, and gave it to a nice young kid. Worked out right on. Yeah, the hazmat solid, I didn't hear too many good things about that. The hazmat line in general, I don't think I've heard too many good things. I don't really know anybody that had the hazmat around here. Let me get another drink. I'm getting parched here. So. All right. Okay, so Brandon Bone just used the Deviate mantra to win $10,000 Northeast Megabucks tournament here. Holy moly. This mantra or the mantra solid? If it was this mantra, I'm real excited. Heck yeah. Yeah, that kid's good. Holy moly. Comes from a good bowling family, that's for damn sure. He's got it in his genes. Body Armor, 50 cents, grocery outlet. Nick, you keep taking away your messages. What are you saying? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Brad, just don't get caught sniffing another man's balls. Yeah, don't do that. Nick, my game 3, 279 Sunday was with the Identity BCP 10 in a row. Yeah. Nick, I don't think many other people other than you and I know just how good that ball is. It's good. It's good, but I think you have a hard time selling it to other people. Maybe a few of your friends, but it just got a bad rap. And you know what? Let them, because it's a really good ball for me. I'm getting 230s, 240s with that ball all day long. And just because I'm missing my damn spares, that's why. Nick, congrats on the drill bit holder. Yeah. I told him this thing almost fell, the damn drill bit holder almost fell out of the package too. He put this little tiny strip. He sent it in a bowling ball box. Everybody's sending the stuff in a bowling ball box. He put it like one tiny little strip of bubble wrap and like a terry cloth. I'm like, dude, come on. And the corner of the box was ripped. And so I messaged him like, hey, dude, FYI, man. These people do not know how to package their stuff. It's like when I package my jigs, I pack that sucker good and I pack it tight where there is no movement. You shake that box around, there is nothing inside that is going to move. And I use I just pack it really good. And that's just because my name's behind it, right? I don't want anything coming out of that box. I tape the heck out of that box. If you guys, any of you guys buy a jig from me, know that it's going to get you and get to your house in one piece, because I armor the heck out of that box. And yeah, so some of these people just don't know how to, they just don't package stuff that often, I guess. It's like, dude, you got newspaper laying around, you got magazines, you got stuff, like just throw, go get some stuff. Get some wrapping in bubble wrap, man. Like, bubble wrap costs you a couple bucks. I'll pay the extra couple bucks. GT, I only bowled a mantra 2 games on open play lane, but it felt stronger than advertised. Nice. I was standing on big dot, move left to every other dot. The ball will hit friction and comes back to pocket. Nice. Awesome. I can't wait. What was your layout, GT, if you know? Nick, carbide is super hard material and can chip out if dropped. Yeah. Hopefully it was, like I said, I looked through the whole box. I messaged him like, dude, I'm cleaning every single bit. I took it out back. I took every single bit out and cleaned them one by one, like just inspecting them all. And I'm like, you're lucky, dude. Like, you're really lucky, man, because all these are not damaged. But come on, common sense, dude. You're going to throw some. Oh, and then I messaged him. He goes, I said, yeah, your packing sucks. Oh, yeah, I realized that once I taped up the package and sent it off. I realized I probably should have put some packing in there. Ugh, frustrating. Anyway, I got all my drill bit set, so I'm stoked. Got my drill bit holder, I'm stoked. My pro shop is now complete. I got pretty much everything. The only thing I'm missing is the DRO, so my digital readout for my mill press. And then I will be 100% complete. I think I've got everything else. All right, let's see. Tori, GT, do you like the mantra? All reviews I've seen been positive. Yep. I would get it. $79 for Monza? Heck yeah, I get it. Don't even think about it. Just buy it. Doggo's getting up. You got to go potty? You got to go potty? Come on. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on, Bodie. You got to go potty? Come on. Come on. Go potty. You want to sit there? You want to come out? Are you going to sit there? Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to end this stream at 8 just because I think the dog has to go out and use the bathroom. I gotta kind of babysit a little bit. So I'll answer the rest of these questions and then we will call it a night. The wife is out at a work function, so I'm got full daddy duties tonight. Nick, tell him to send my 3D printed file so I can print my. I'll see if he'll do that. He probably won't because he wants to make a little bit of money on it, but I'll ask him. Okay, good. He's back to bed. Good boy. Good boy. Tori, so far, let's see. GT, Tori, so far, yes. I need to try in league tomorrow. I only had a chance to bowl it 2 games on open play. Got it from Buddy's Pro Shop online for $80. Not sure if the price is still there. I think it's still $79. Yeah, I think it's still that price. The Mitch Man. Oh, by the way, PWBA bowler Sarah Clausen uses the ricochet return a good bit too. She likes it. It's a good ball. Just saying. Gets a bunch of hate for no reason. I would be frustrated if I ran Columbia 300 with the hate they get. I mean, I really don't know the answer. Like rebranding, get some good pros on your team. I know they have a bunch of, when they do their videos, it's a bunch of high school and college kids, which is not bad, but if they had like a big name on their team, I guarantee they would get some love. Maybe we'll see some pros rolling it next year, like because it's a B7 brand. I could see that ball being used. in some tournaments. Guy Blunt, hey, guy, I had a Radical Max bias and it was awesome until it hit about 100 games. Did you sand it at 100 games or did you leave it alone for 100 games? Or I should say, did you sand it in those 100 games? GT says, FYI, I have the OG mantra, which is hybrid. Nick, I will stash those identities if I don't sell them. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Maybe you stash for a year, people will be like, oh, that was a great ball. It didn't get the love. Now it'll be a bunch of money. I doubt it, though. Brad, I bought my RST Hyperdrive Pro from a local person on Marketplace, paid $140 new in box. Damn, it's a good deal. It is a 15-pound, and I always roll 14, but I'm drilling it up and going to give it a shot. Right on. Let me know. I don't think you'd really notice a difference with 15. They're so similar. I personally think 15 has a little bit more hitting power. It might be in my head, but it just seems that when it hits a little bit harder. It's probably all in my head, but I'm about the 15s now. Nick, I'm the same way. I package bowling balls. I sell online very well. Yeah, I mean, I've got a reputation at stake, right? I'm the bowling ball jig guy, right? So I sell custom. I've sold so many damn bowling ball jigs and everybody gets it. I email everybody, hey, you got the bowling ball. I see that the bowling ball jig got delivered to you. If you got any questions for me, let me know. I'm there. I'm all about customer service and making sure everybody's happy because I don't release crap out to the public. It's not what I want to do. And I also package everything very, very well. The cost that goes into the jig is also the extra cost of all the packing material. I buy all my own boxes. I buy the best boxes. I buy the best packing material. I ship everything UPS ground. You get a tracking number. UPS is by far the best. I have not lost any jigs since I have shipped UPS. And a lot of times they get there a day earlier than what is expected, especially in the East Coast. Now, USPS lost one of my jigs, cost me money. To sacrifice. But that's what I do. If they lose it, you know what? You lost it, can't find it anymore. I will ship another one out to you if that's the case. I don't make you buy another one because it's UPS's or USPS fault. The Mitch Man, we keep the paper from our Amazon purchases to reuse if we need to ship something. Yeah, right on. Same here. Oh, I got all my used Amazon boxes holding all my jig parts and stuff like that. And it's kind of like my own little assembly line I got made. Boom, box it up. If you order a jig from me, as soon as I get payment, I find out, if you got a Vevor X1 table or if you got a mill table, boom, send you the necessary hardware. Boom. If you have an XY milling table and you're using a drill press, I send you out the T-nuts to fit the mill press, just in case you guys upgrade later down the road. Now, if you have a mill press, you're never going to have a Vevor mill table, so I don't send you the T-nuts for that. So I box it up and I ship within an hour or two of receiving payment, and I give you a tracking number then and there. I drop it off the UPS store. I don't mess around. And then I email you pictures of the box, and anybody that's bought a jig from me, you can attest to this. I email you the tracking number, a clickable link, the tracking number, the picture of the box, and a picture of the label. I make all the labels here at home, stick them on the box, and I ship them out there. So one guy got his tonight, a couple hours ago in Chicago, and another guy is getting his in Wisconsin tomorrow. So if you're watching the stream, hope you enjoy your new jig. Thank you very much. All right, Kelso, Brandon used the OG and a urethane. Nice. I'm excited to roll that thing. It's a cool looking pour. That ball is beautiful looking. So what I love about Buddies, they give you killer deals. $79 for a brand new bowling ball? Yes, please. Like, it's a no-brainer. Nick, I double box them and put the ball in a plastic bag and add extra cardboard. Damn, you don't mess around. I put packing material all over the ball. Nice. Yeah, I double box mine as well too, and I put the plastic bag in there. Then I tape the heck out. I use really strong Max. I use the really strong. Oh, sorry. I use the really strong packing tape. Where's it at here? I can't find it right now, but it's the Max. It's the strongest packing tape you can buy. Super, super strong. Kelso, deviate for high-speed, high-rev bowlers. Radical made for the opposite. Yeah, you know what? Deviate for high-speed, high-rev. I'm a high-speed, low-rev, and the deviate line works good for me. Like the collision line, if you're a high-speed, low-rev, collision line. No questions asked. Boom, get it. Get all of them. If you can find a brutal collision, get it. The brutal collision, holy moly. Like I said in the last stream, my PSO had a whole bunch. I'm going to ask him if he's got another one. That's how much I like that ball. I'm going to get another one just to have because that ball is money. It's a beautiful looking ball too. Collision line, and then we'll see about the mantra. I wasn't a fan of the solid mantra, so hopefully this is a little bit better. We'll see. Maybe I'll give it that same layout. Who knows? GT layout on Mantra Hybrid with slightly weak benchmark 2LS 5x4 by 2.5. Nice. Dual angle is 50 by 5 by 50. That's a good one. Yeah. Wow, you must be a high ref. Doing 5. I have low tilt, so ball pickups early. Gotcha. The Mitch Man, the house guys use it in some of their recent videos. I love that channel, the house channel where they do all the the different obstacle courses. That's so freaking fun. I want to do I watched them doing it. I was like, I want to do that. Can I be a part of that? Tori Casey, Mantra Hybrid still $80 on Buddies. Just ordered it. Thank you, GT Ben. Good job. Let me know how you like it, Tori. Good job. We should be getting commission, huh? For every ball. Now, like I said, I have to remind everybody, I have no affiliation for any bowling ball company, nor will I ever have any affiliation with any bowling ball brand or company. I am purely a consumer. Okay? If Bowling World asked me if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd have to say no, I don't want to, because then I'd be biased, right? Then I'd only be able to tell you everything about Bowling World. I won't be able to tell you about any other good deals from any other sites, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be limited. Let's see. All right, Nick, Buddies Pro Shop has 42 Deviate mantras. Yeah, I did the same thing. I was like, damn, they got a crap load left. Yeah, they'll probably, if they still have 42, I could see that ball going down to like 60, 68, $69. It'll probably drop down another $10 in probably by Christmas time. Nick, Deviate Wicked Collision for $89 is a good deal. Excellent deal. Yeah. They don't have many of those left, I don't think, right? Wicked Collision is a good ball. I was going to get the 3D Hammer Offset Assault, but the Zero Mercy Solid is a hyped up version of the 3D Offset Assault core. So I'm not going to deal with the 3D Offset Hammer Assault because I got the next best thing as a Zero Mercy Solid. I don't think I need it. Yeah, Deviate Wicked Collision. I think I may get the 15-pound Deviate Wicked Collision and kind of ditch the 16-pound one. Just because I'm not really rolling the 16s like I thought I would. Nick, I use 3M duct tape, works well. Right on. Yeah, I think I think maybe Duct Tape makes this. The Duct Tape company is like, they make their own packing brand. You probably use that one. GT, do you think the Wicked Collision fills the same slot as Motive Hysteria? My Wicked Collision is going to be much stronger than the Hysteria. The Hysteria for me is not strong. It's. I was disappointed with. Actually, I got the Motive Hysteria for sale. If Too Tall, if he still wants it, I was supposed to go down there to SoCal this month. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I got it up for sale because I don't really like it. The Collision line is you want to ask me what my perfect ball is, the perfect shaping ball, it's the Collision line by far. No oil, heavy oil, it shapes the same. It's just like boom, it cuts through. I'll roll it on game 1 and it's like, oh man, I missed far right. It's not going to come back. Holy crap, it came back. Like just when you don't think it's gonna, and everybody else watching too was like, holy crap, that ball came back. Like, yeah, I didn't think it was gonna come back because I got it so far out to the right. The Collision line, yeah, I can't speak enough about the Collision line. Whoever made the Collision line, thank you. You knocked it out of the park, dude. Or dudette if you're a woman. Yeah, Nick says much stronger ball. Yeah. Tori, Nick, I don't know much about the Wicked Collision. I'm waiting on the Severe Collision to go. You know, if you get a surprise ball and you tell them you want a strong, sharp hybrid, that's what I got. I got the Severe Collision, and I just told them I wanted a strong, sharp hybrid. They'll most likely give you this. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but they'll most likely give you the Severe Collision. You go on eBay, there's a site selling the Severe Collisions for $119, and I don't think there's any shipping to that. And they're all brand new in box. He sells all these Deviate balls, all these brand new Brunswick balls, and I think the guy he's a pro shop on eBay. So $119 for a Deviate. Oh, sorry, never mind. That's a Hater Pearl. Wait, no, maybe it was Severe Collision. Hater Pearl was $119. Nah, I may be mistaken with a Severe Collision. Don't quote me. Yeah. Severe Collision is a really good ball. Yeah. I would definitely get that in a mystery ball or wait till it goes on sale. Kelso, that's a great advice. I'll check out the Deviate Collision line. Definitely. Yeah. Aaron McKinley, Wicked is great. Hit it with a 2,000 pat, average 230s now, and will last all 3 games. Yeah. Yeah. The Collision line. I love it. Good job, Aaron. Heck yeah. Steve Suter, what's up? Welcome, Steve. Did you get done with League, my friend? Tori, again, this is why I don't have many Motives. Can get 2 or 3 really good balls. Motives can get 2 or 3 really good balls. Yeah. I'm pretty much done with Motive. Motive is off my radar now, really. They're just too expensive for me. And my best Motive ball is the Sub-Zero and the Venom Shock. And the Primal Shock is really good too. But the really high-end ones that I spent $200 on, they're just disappointments. You know, like I said, I don't have the Jackal Onyx. I'm sure that's a real good one too. I'm going to probably re-drill, or actually I might even roll the Jackal, what is it? What the heck is the Pearl Jackal? Can't even think of the damn name. Anyway, I drilled that one up differently, and I'll probably bring that to League tomorrow. 7 Wicked Collision left. Yeah, I'd get one of that. That's a good price, $89. They won't last long. I'm just not a big fan of the Wicked Collision color. I think the Severe Collision color is better and the Brutal Collision color is better. I don't have the Violent Collision, so I don't know how that rolls. I don't think that was a good one, but I could be mistaken. If anybody's got the Violent Collision, let me know if you like that one. And if you have all the whole Collision line, let me know. The Brutal Collision was the solid without the HK22. And then I think the Violent Collision might have been the solid with the HK22. The Wicked is the one with the HK22. Steve, bold average tonight, 3 total misses for 3 games and could not get the strikes. Oh, bummer. Sorry to hear that, Steve. Nick, what's up, Steve? Nick, what ball or balls did you use? Steve, started with Outer Limits for game 1 and then 2 and 3 RST Hyperdrive Pearl. Used a Raptor Rain as a spare Raptor Rain as a spare ball. Holy moly. Steve, man, if I was in a 9-pin no tap, I would have crushed it. And one miss was a split. Ugh. Yeah, splits suck. The Amazing Robin 927, what's up? I probably won't need another ball till next summer. I'll see what the most angular ball is looking like then. Right on. Let me know what you decide on. At the Lanes, Violent Collision was my favorite in the line. Oh, damn. Haven't thrown the Severe Collision. Do you have all the collisions at the Lanes? Do you have the Brutal Collision? Delivery Joe at Amazon. I can attest to your earlier comments about something just not matching. I love my effect because it's the first big ball I bought after I started bowling again. It does not match me at all. Yeah. And I rolled the special effect, and it just wasn't jiving for me. Like, I put a bunch of service on it. Just no shape to it. It's like, ugh. So that may be another one that I plug up and get rid of. Special effect. But like I said, I'm gonna roll these balls, and if they don't roll good for me, again on different lane conditions, then I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm not gonna deal with plugging it up and re-drilling it. So we'll see. I think surface is one of the big factors. Surface plays a huge factor on how the ball shapes, right? And I'm trying to do that on my review videos, like show it out of box and then show it like with 2000 grit. And a lot of times I'll roll one game off, it just rolls like crap. I'm like, damn, this is crap. I can't post this video. So then I'll put 2000 surface or 1500 surface or whatever, and the ball shines. And it's like, okay, now I just let people know what I did to the surface. And if you want to do the same, you can, right? All right, Steve. So since you joined, how many balls do I have in my collection? That is the giveaway for tonight. That was the big question for tonight. And anybody else that's joined that hasn't answered in yet, you get one guess. How many balls do I currently have in my collection? If anybody guesses, the first person to guess, I'll send you a free prize out your way. A bowling-related prize. A trinket, as I call it. Nick, a 4-6 split in the 10th frame. 2 Sunday robbed me of 800 series on Sunday. I went 791. Damn, you're a good bowler, Nick. Those are freaking crazy good scores. Jenna, the bowling fool wifey. Hi, love. Heading home soon. Did Bodie introduce himself to everyone? He did. So, Steve, you didn't catch it because you joined in later. This is our new addition to the family. This is Bodie, and he's sleeping. He was very active today. Ditch Panther, a.k.a. Tawny, is the alpha right now. She's telling him, get back. I don't want you near me right now. But she's very intrigued with him. She follows him around everywhere. So I try to feature him on my streams. He's doing really good. Very good, actually. I gave him a teething ring, so he was really good. The Amazing Robin, 927. You got to try out the Mantra Solid. I did. I got it in a Bowling World surprise ball, the Mantra Solid. I did not like it. Did not shape well for me. I put a bunch of different surfaces on it, and it just wasn't jiving for me. I just didn't like it. So, and it was a 14 pound too. So if it doesn't work for me, it's 14 pound. I get rid of it. I'm sticking with 15s. I experimented with 14s and I experimented with 16s just to kind of see. And I'll keep a few 14s and a few 16s here and there, but my main weight is going to be 15. Steve, Storm's releases lately make no sense. 6 pearl releases in the last 3 months. Yeah, they're just bombarding you with pearls. You know why they're bombarding you with pearls? Because most of these alleys don't put out a lot of oil. They're dry lanes. All these bowling alleys are cheap with the oil. So they're just kind of going out with what the market dictates. Yeah, Storm and SPI's marketing department is just, I have no words for their marketing department. I don't know what's going on over there, but they got their head up their ass, I think. I don't know what the hell they're doing. That's corporate for you. That's a main corporation. Get too big, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They lost touch. Delivery Joe, it's such a bummer too. I keep it just for nostalgia or whatever, but man, I just can't use it. So weird. I tried it polished, sanded, lane shine, nothing. Bummer. Which one? The Brutal? Yeah, Brutal is freaking awesome. Let me know, Brutal or Violent, I can't remember. All right. The Amazing Robin, 24. Steve Suter, 24. Delivery Joe, 33. Okay, got all the guesses in. Aaron McKinley, all the effects are great balls, but you can't be in a high friction house. My regular effect is really good polished. I rolled the special effect on oil. I must be just too fast for that ball or something, or my layout or whatever, but I put it on. It doesn't do good in low friction. I don't even bring it out in low friction houses, but I bring it out in houses with a little bit of oil, and it just doesn't jive. My regular effect is really good polish. The special effect, I hit it with 3000 pad to start, very smooth. Okay. Maybe I got to try it with a little bit higher. Maybe I'm getting the grit too far down. Maybe got to give it some kind of shine down the lane. Brad, Miss Wilson. Yeah. Kelso, hey, Nick, when I rolled the 300, I had the front 7, third game, denied 8th frame, wrap 10. Ugh. Steve, Beaglehound mix, just yell squirrel. Yeah. So don't think there's any beagle in her, although it looks like there's beagle in her by the coloring. But she has bulldog, she has hound, she has Australian shepherd. Those are the 3 things that I know of. And wifey, if you're watching, you can tell me the other, but I think I got most of them in there. But she looks like the face almost looks like a Rottweiler a little bit. And she's a rescue. Or sorry, I always call her. He's a rescue. His name's Bodie. And he's a good boy. He's been a real good boy. We've been training him today. He's doing really good. Very happy with the progress. We got him to come on command for treats. And we just do it, come. And then when we're eating, I put the bowl down, and he doesn't eat until I say eat, which he learned that really fast. Holy moly. Surprised how quickly he learned that. Very cool. Just yell squirrel. He's out there hunting birds, and he's everywhere we take him on a walk. He's just smelling everything. He got that hound in him, wants to smell everything. But he's out there looking at the birds, just like intrigued with the birds, probably more so than the dang cat. It's pretty funny. Miss Wilson waiting on the fence. Yeah, I got to make something there for the fence. She's not tonight. She's at a work event, so it's just here by my lonesome. Tori, so 185, got the Mantra Hybrid and Wicked Collision. Thanks, fellas. Rock and roll, man. People are just buying balls when they watch my stream. I get no commission. Rock and roll. Yeah, I think I might get 15-pound Wicked Collision. You guys are talking about that. Why the hell not? I like the other collisions. I don't want to miss out on it. Kelso, awesome, Tori. Hell yeah. Tori, will stay under the bed until my current ones crap out. There you go. Keep it protected from the weather. Keep it in the bag. GT, I must resist from buying more balls. Yeah, it's a problem. I've settled down a little bit, and yeah, it's tough, especially when you see really good deals like that on Buddies or Boy World. This Black Friday, the Black Friday deals, holy moly, I had to refrain. I'm just looking at these sales. I'm like, I can't be buying all these balls. I got to chill out. But yeah, congratulations to you guys that got all those cool Black Friday deals and that are buying really good deals right now. It's no-brainers. Nick Kelso, yeah, I know the feeling. Steve, still haven't boat anchored that identity yet? What you waiting for? You want to buy it off me? 120 shipped. Steve's got your name on it. I'll autograph it for you. If I don't sell it, I'll just keep it under the bed. And then I'll do a bowling ball giveaway once I get to 5,000 subscribers, and I'll give away that ball. And by then, that ball will be worth $500 because it'll be rare and everybody will want it. Kelso, I'm a bowling ball addict. Welcome to the family, my friend. We're here to help you. I'll be your sponsor, my friend. But can't keep them. I have to sell them if they won't get used. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I'm going through my collection, just going, okay, this one, nah. I'd rather roll a phase 2 than this one. So this is on the market. I'm going to drill this one up. This one's on the market. The Asteria, the Endeavor. I can't get rid of that Endeavor for anything. Nobody wants the Endeavor. It's a Crown Victory Pearl. That's all it is, folks. But it's got an ugly color to it. Steve, nephew threw my Evil Eye 726. He just bought one for himself. Damn. You still didn't get the Zero Mercy Pearl or Solid, right, Steve? You're still throwing that Evil Eye. How's that Evil Eye holding up for you? You still like it? All right. So we're going to come to an end here. Been streaming for just over 2 hours. And guess what? I'm going to look through all these numbers here of people that are guests. I'm going to go back to the beginning here. Just in case I missed one here. All right. Let's see if I forgot anything. Oh, another question. Probably the most asked question I get on all my videos, my drilling videos and stuff, is what layout pencil do you use? So I put a link, and everybody asks for a link. I'm like, it's Amazon. Just go to Amazon. Amazon, type in Pica, P-I-C-A, dry pencil, and come up. Actually, they raised the price. They were $9.99, and I looked yesterday, they're $13.99. So obviously, more and more people were buying these things, and they're jacking the price up. So the Pica dry pencils is what you want to use for your bowling balls. Do not bother with anything else. Okay, I do not. All right, so guess what? There is no winner tonight. Unfortunately, nobody guessed the correct answer of 50. If any of you guys think you have bowling ball problems, you don't. I do. That's why they call me the bowling fool, right? So that includes spare balls as well. So I said in the beginning, all my balls, including everything that I have in the house. So spare balls, all the balls that I have, including this one. So 50, right? So normal balls would be like, without spare balls, it'd be like 40 something, but I'm talking all my balls. So unfortunately, nobody won. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let me catch up here. Steve Suter, love it. Okay. Tori, bowling balls, my cheap habit warning. Y'all don't collect pocket knives. Ouchie. Yeah. Bowling balls are, like I said, I had a lot of hobbies. Bowling balls are one of the cheapest hobbies, and the balls last you forever. for the most part. The Amazing Robin, my guess was 24 of 24 is based on what my wife would allow. Steve, the house I threw tonight does not like the eye. Oh, nice. I wouldn't mind getting the eye. If I hope, I may get a surprise ball later this month, and I wouldn't mind getting the eye and a surprise ball. I wouldn't mind drawing that up, kind of see how it rolls. But I don't think I need it. Do I need it? Probably not. I love my Zero Mercy Solid. I love that ball. The ball is like my favorite right now. Just looks so cool. Such a cool look to it. Okay, Kelso, exact number or price of right rules? Nah, I got to be exact. Tori, I don't have that many balls. Really give them away. Yeah. Ed, what's up, Ed? Got here late. Hope to get in early next time. Yeah, right on. Yeah, so every stream I do, I may kind of tone it back. Maybe do like one stream every couple weeks or so, kind of just because it's going to be the busy month of December. But if I got something to showcase, something to do or something to talk about, there's new stuff coming out, I just want to BS with you guys, I'll do a stream. And every stream I'll do some kind of giveaway. I'll have some kind of guess. Like tonight was how many bowling balls do I have? I'll come up with something else next time. I thought for sure somebody would get that, but yeah. I mean, like I said, granted, I got 4 spare balls. I've got a bunch of balls and boxes over there, right? Let's see. Nick, 50, yeah. How many do you have, Nick? Do I have more than you? Don't tell me I have more than you. By the way, too, a lot of people, they go, oh my God, you got 50. You just looking to get more balls. You think you're getting a better score with a different ball? No, I'm a bowling ball collector, right? I love, like Nick, I love having choices of going in that room and going, which ball do I want to roll tonight? I think it'd be boring if I just had 2 or 3 balls. And it's just like, okay, well, to me, I like variety. Variety is the spice of life. And if you have a whole bunch of bowling balls, you can just kind of go, oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's fun, right? To me, it's fun. I got my own pro shop here. So all I'm really paying for is just the Joe Poe and inserts and the stuff that I invested in. So it's a fun hobby for me. I enjoy doing it. Do I look to get a 300 on every brand new ball that I get? No. Why? Would it be cool if I did? Yeah. But it's just, I like rolling different balls. It's fun. GT bin, I guess 69 is so close. Yeah. At the lanes, I currently have 57. Hell yeah. You're making me feel good. Nick, I probably have 50 or more. Yeah. You haven't even counted? Well, today I was like, I want to know exactly how I'm going on 10-pin toolkit. I'm adding in every single ball that I have in 10-pin toolkit. And I'm like, I got to see how many balls I have total. Like, holy crap. And I said, I'll ask that question, see if anybody gets it. I think because it was just 50 on the dot, nobody wanted to get like the number. Steve, 50 and you still buy mystery balls? Yeah, why not? I pay $85 for a mystery ball. I get a brand new, people get brand new Evil Eyes for $87 because I got points. That's pretty much all I'm doing now is buying mystery balls. Buying balls that I would never really normally buy out in the marketplace. I get it, I drill it, I have fun, I get high scores. What do you know? Plus, getting mystery balls, as you guys know, is highly addicting. It's a sickness. You should know, Steve. You got that same sickness. Kelso, plus your manly 2, so 52. Yeah. Ed, I collect Hot Wheels and other die-cut cars. Yeah, you were telling me that last time. That's a crazy hobby. Holy moly. That's an expensive one right there. Dang it, I forgot to grab the Hot Wheels. I got the Hot Wheels up in the attic. I got to bring those out. They're in a box, way up in a box up in storage. If you're, I'll bring those out for next stream, Ed. If you'll be around, I'll bring them out, or I'll just take them out and I'll email me and I'll send you. If you send me your email, I'll send you a picture of what I got. I don't think I'd ever sell them because they go back to my childhood and they're really good condition, but they're more sentimental for me. So if I have any good cars that you want to buy, I don't think I'd be able to get rid of them. You probably have a lot better collection than I do. Steve at Kelso, his wife will cut them off if he keeps my mystery box. Nah, she doesn't care anymore. And she's over it. She can't stop me. I'm unstoppable. I'm kind of toning it back on mystery balls for now. Like the last 4 that I did, that was like the last big kind of hurrah for a little bit. And now I'm kind of like I may buy one in the next month or 2 or something like that, just to kind of fool around. But I gotta buy a bunch of Christmas gifts. So my budget's going towards Christmas gifts and stuff this year. Tori, problem with the red eye. Oh. Damn ad keeps popping up. Problem with the red eye. How do you drill the B? Problem with the red eye. How do you drill the B? I don't understand that. Rephrase that for me. I'm kind of dumb. I don't understand that. Kelso, come back before Christmas. Oh yeah, I will. I'll definitely, like I said, I'll do, if I had planned to do this, cut the plug on this damn thing tonight. I'll probably do that off stream, but I wanted to keep the streams. We're going on 2.5 hours, so we're already over my time frame. Yeah, I'll do a stream before Christmas for sure. GT, we have to have stream next week because you're going to buy the Wicked Collision. I don't know. There's 42 left. Oh no, those are the Mantra. 42 left. I already have the 16-pound Wicked. Like, I don't need the 15, but it would be nice. But it's not a priority right now for me. Steve, my most expensive hobby is trap shooting. Trap shooting? That's cheap. Oh, you must have the real expensive guns. The over and unders. Holy crap. Yeah, good scatter guns. You got the over and unders, don't you? Oh yeah, those suckers are not cheap. I just got a double. I got a side by side. Oh, side by side. Like on the movie Evil Dead. I'm an Evil Dead fan. I got that one. My most expensive hobby is trap shooting. Oh boy, good scatter guns ain't cheap. And with 3 reloading presses, oy vey. Yeah, that stuff gets very, very expensive. Steve, I'm down to 9 Boeing balls now. That's it? Really? Now you must get rid of a lot of them. Tori, sorry, Evil Eye. Oh, Evil Eye, my bad. Oh yeah, how do you drill the B? Yeah, I don't have the layout on that. Maybe Steve can answer that for you because I don't have the paperwork on me that shows what layout is what. I know there's like A, B, C, D, E maybe of different layouts based on what kind of reaction you want from it. Mitch, man, I'm off to bed. Good night, brother. Getting over strep. Oh no, you had the strep. Have a great night. Give the puppy a belly rub for me. I will do. He is passed out. I got to show you another just before we go. This dog is so damn adorable. Look at this thing. Look at that thing, huh? I mean, are you kidding me? Just ridiculous. Such a love over there. Oh my gosh. Nick, I have 20 to 25 currently in my arsenal, but have many more being plugged and needing to be plugged. Nice. Nick, I don't want to count them all. Yeah. Then you realize, I got problems. Ed just picked up 23 red lines and a case for $600. Got a deal worth $1,200. Hell yeah, dude. Good job, man. Heck yeah. Steve, the Evil Eye layout I used was 75 by 4 by 30. That's a real good layout, Steve. Like a very strong layout on that ball. That's probably the one I would go with if I got the Evil Eye. At the lanes, Bowling World does it right. If you buy 2 mystery balls, they typically send a brand new release and something from within the last 6 months is a great deal. They send you all like current release balls. They don't I've never got a ball that was like a discontinued ball other than the Scorpion Low Flare, which I was really surprised when I told my PSO I got a Scorpion Low Flare. He's like, get that. I bought them all out. Like he literally bought them all out from all the local distributors because he liked that ball so much. I mean, I don't know the number, probably 50 to 100 he probably bought, I'm guessing. I don't know, but he's like, how'd you get that? I'm like, a Bowling World surprise ball. He's like, what the hell? He's like, send me the serial number on that. I want to see how they're getting away with this stuff. I'm like, it's $99, man. I just don't know what you get. He's like, I don't know how they do it, but they do it. He was all pissed off. He's like, damn, that's a good ball. So yeah, it was discontinued, but I'll take that ball. Hell yeah, it's a real good ball. And I think Bowling World knew that when they gave it to me. They're like, this is discontinued, but we'll give it to him anyway. He's going to like this one. Nick, 7 left. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Steve, anyone throw the track Paragon? I have it. And if so, what are your thoughts? I've got the Paragon Shadow. You talk about the Paragon Shadow. I love it. That ball is awesome. I think you would love it, Steve. I got, what's my layout on that one? Yeah, Paragon Shadow. That's the one. The Paragon Shadow was the one I got when my Track Stealth cracked. And I was covered under warranty. And they said, they don't make the Stealth Solid anymore. I saw that video that I made. I made a warranty video a few months back, going through the whole process of how a warranty works for B7 brand. Track Paragon Shadow. I did a 60 by 4.5 by 30. I should have probably done a 4 on that, but it's a pretty good ball, pretty good shaping ball for me. Yeah, I love that ball. Ball looks really cool going down lane too, so recommend it. And I think they went down in price too, didn't they, Steve? Went down really cheap. All right, guys, I am calling it a night. I want to thank everybody for watching. I apologize. Nobody won the guess, but I want to thank you all for participating and playing, and maybe next time we'll have a winner. So thank you all for watching. If you guys are interested in buying a bowling ball jig that I have for sale, I'm getting 20 in the next week or so. I have 5 left in the last batch. There's either 4 or 5 left in the last batch. If you want one of those. Also, the machine is going to be making those rods for me for the measurement for drilling, for lining up the drill bit to drill. I should have those the same time I get the jigs. I'm expecting a call from him anytime now. And let's see, what else? Anything else I want to talk about? I think I pretty much covered it all. You get to see Bodie growing up too on stream. So every time you see a stream, that dog is going to get bigger and you get to see it, because we're going to slowly see it. You guys are going to really see it. So, let's see. Steve at Torrey, I went with layout B. My PAP is 4.75 over about 11.8 up. And it worked great, and it's controllable in oil. Now, if lanes are burnt, you can either go long, get up a speed, if not, bag it. And Nick, thanks for the stream and the shout out right on. And also, too, check out Nick. He's got a YouTube channel. It's his name. I believe that's the YouTube channel. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he also does DIY drilling stuff. He has YouTube shorts out there. He's trying to get his channel growing. So give him some love. Show him a shout out. Guy's an excellent bowler. I think he said he got his 8-300. He just posted a video the other day of getting a 300. Guy's pretty damn good. So watch his video, support him. He's a huge supporter of me. So I appreciate you, Nick, for supporting me since the beginning. I want to appreciate that. So I do anything I can to help you out. Good stream and good night, GT. GT already subbed. Nick, appreciate it. 6-300. Sorry, my bad. I try to give you more credit than it deserves now. Any 300 over 1 is phenomenal in my book. So good job, brother. All right. So I want to thank everybody once again. And happy bowling. Hope you guys have good luck in your leagues and tournaments and stuff this month. And watch out for the Zero Mercy Solid review. I should be posting that in a day or two for members, and then it should go public by the end of the week. And, and I'm going to leave you with this parting shot right here. Take this off. Here you go. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.